All right, guys, welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast for the nighttime edition. 4 lovely ladies with us today. It's going to be an amazing show. Let's get it.
Yo, how are y'all doing on this beautiful Monday night? Tonight we're joined with 4 lovely and beautiful guests. But before we get into the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Also, join the Discord if you're not in there yet. Join the Discord. I'm trying to get all these 4 beautiful, lovely ladies in the Discord. You know, I want to start adding some women in there so we have a variety. What does that sound? Come on, Eric.
Shout out to me, bro. Shout out to fucking me, bro. I'm so... Yeah, go ahead.
My bad, chat. All right, so join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. You can drop us topic suggestions and videos to react to. Also, if we hit 50K subscribers by June 10th, we're going to be taking 10 people from the Discord on a cruise. It's going to be me, Anwar, and then Eric. It's the Virgin Cruise, so no kids are allowed on the Virgin Cruise, and it's going to be a lot of girls trips, so you know how that go. And Ethan's also going to come with us. You know, he's going to be our little photographer.
Yo, real quick. Hold on. We'll go ahead and reset.
We're good.
We're sure?
We're chilling?
All right, cool.
Yeah,
go ahead, bro. Yeah, guys. So what he was saying is that when we reach 50,
my whole intro up, bro.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. When we reach the 50K subscriber mark, we're gonna be doing a cruise, and we'll also be throwing a party for the 50K subs. So, real quick before we get started, can we give our sponsor a shout out real quick? Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to our sponsor, Vacay. They make CBD, CHG, and THC products. They're the best CBD company worldwide. We got gummies on the table. We got vapes too. Chat, let us know what you want. Like, we got you. We got you a sample.
Sensational.
Yes, sir. If you guys want some samples, we have more than enough to give you guys some. So just go ahead and hit me on DMs, and we'll send it to you guys. All right, cool. So we have 4 lovely ladies with us today. We're gonna go ahead and get them introduced. We'll start off with you, and we'll work our way down this way.
Can I get your age, name, or what you do for a living?
I'm Macarena. I am 21, and I do OnlyFans, but I also serve during the day.
Okay, damn. Okay.
Wait. You said you do what?
Speak it to the mic.
I do OnlyFans, Fairy Baby 2001.
All right, shout out to her.
Damn. This is how we starting the show?
All right, what about you, guys?
I'm Angelica. I'm 30, and I'm a patient care technician at the hospital.
Okay, no OnlyFans?
No OnlyFans.
Okay, shout out to you. What about you?
I'm Delilah. I'm 21, and I'm a freelance model, and I cocktail waitress during the day.
Okay.
Yo, you know when she said her name, remember that song? Hey there, Delilah.
Yeah.
Yo, that song was a banger. I'm about to listen to that as soon as we get off the podcast.
Don't sing, bro.
Wait, how old did you say you were?
I'm 21.
All right. And what about you?
I'm Alyssa. I'm 31, and I'm the boss babe.
Yeah.
I run my own business. I make elderberry syrup, and my company is Alyssa's Magic Potion.
Can you let the people know what elderberry is?
Elderberry is a fruit. It's a berry. It's an immune booster. So if you're sick or healthy, you can take it to help boost your immune system and feel great.
Cool.
Right. Very nice.
Shout out to you. All right, cool. All right, so today we have some videos that we're gonna react to in chat. I know that it takes you guys a while for all of you guys to get in here. Make sure you super chat the ladies any questions you have, or if you want us to touch on any topics. My first question to the ladies is are you guys aware of mental health, or like men's mental health? Are you guys aware of that? And do you guys think that women have anything to do with like the mental health of men and the way that they're self-deleting themselves?
Most definitely.
We'll start off with you, since you want to talk first, and then we'll work our way around. Okay, go ahead.
I feel like now, since there's so much coverage on like women's rights and everything like that, men have kind of like fallen into a shadow,
Mhm.
and how they feel is just as important as how we feel.
Mhm.
And there should definitely be a light shed on the fact that they go through as many hardships as we do, and they could be completely different than us, but it's just as severe sometimes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Real quick, Delilah, can you put your hair behind your headphones on the screen side?
Yeah.
Yeah. just
Okay. Yeah.
tuck
So
it.
on this side, right? On.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
On both sides.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Shout out to you for. I didn't expect that.
No, like tuck it in, like actually.
Okay.
Yeah. More importantly, on the screen side, the camera side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The thing's kind of.
All right. Cool. What
Thank you.
about you? Go ahead.
I definitely think yes, from experience.
Speaking to the mic.
I definitely agree.
Mhm.
Mental health is just as important for men and women. Working in the hospital field, I do see a lot of people that suffer, but men feel like they can't be open
Mhm.
with it. I feel like we need to be more active with mental health for men.
Okay. What about you, Macarena?
I feel like there's definitely like more as women that we can do to help out men with mental health, but like in a way I feel like speaking of like how women affect men
Mhm.
during like things like breakups and stuff, like women move on faster and then guys will like then later start hurting, and I feel like guys aren't so open with things.
Okay.
So there's only so much I can do. Sorry.
Okay. Cool. What about you? What do you think about that?
I don't think that there's enough out there for men when it comes to mental health. I think men are told from a very young age that they need to be tough and they can't be emotional.
Mhm.
And I think that it leads to them being very closed off and not open about their emotions and being able to express themselves. I think everyone should be in therapy. I think therapy is great. But I do think that men have it a lot rougher when it comes to mental health, because usually people are like, oh, women are emotional, and they just like write us off as emotional. But men have emotions too. And a lot of times they're kind of like diminished.
Okay. All right. Good points. Onward. Do me a favor. Let's get to the first video. And I see the super chats already coming in. We'll get to them in a second, bro.
Give me
Let's
like
play.
10 seconds.
All right. Cool. So we'll go ahead and give him 10 seconds to get to the video.
Macarena, you say women move on quicker. Do you know
Yeah,
why
I thought
women
about that
move on
too.
quicker?
Probably because we could just move on to the next faster. You know what I mean?
I think it is because women are usually the ones that end the relationship first, right? And if you
That's
end
true.
the relationship first, you're most of the time women mostly disconnect already. So y'all are like, you're already done with the relationship. Y'all done thinking about it. You can move on to the next guy. Quick. The guy is still stuck up on you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't think that women understand like how hurtful it can be when you guys leave like a guy that really cares about you. Yeah, that's super hurtful. Anwar, are you ready, bro?
Yep.
All right, cool. Go ahead and play the first video, and then we'll get to some of these super chats, man. Shout out to you guys.
Is it any wonder why men's mental health is in crisis?
Yes, because soon as a man opens up to a woman and tells them like their deepest, darkest secrets, women tend to use that against men. And I don't know why. I'm a woman and I don't know why.
Is it any wonder why men...
All right. So, ladies, real quick, we're going to go around the table. Has an ex or your boyfriend or anybody in the past ever given you something very, very like vulnerable about themselves, like a secret? And have you guys thrown it back at them like during an argument or when you broke up? Have you guys ever done that? And please be honest. We'll start off with you and we'll work our way around. Go ahead.
I don't think I've ever used something like that against them.
Speaking to the mic.
I don't think I've ever used something like that against any man that I've been with. If anything, I would ask and hope that they could be open and vulnerable with me, because if there is something that they're challenged with or something they're struggling with, if I can help, I want to help.
Okay, so you've never done it?
I hope I haven't done it.
How do you know if you haven't done it though? Like usually people know, right?
I think sometimes
like you've never been mad and just said, yeah, that's why your ex cheated on you or something like that. Like you've never just like blurted it out. I think you have.
You've definitely been like, yeah, that's why your dick is small.
Yeah, I feel like you have. Okay, what about you?
Like shit like that.
I've had like exes in the past. They'll like confide in me about problems that they have like with their mother, let's say, just like how I've confided, and then they try to use that against you, and they'll be like, oh, you have daddy issues or something like that. So I've been in heated like arguments where I feel like they are purposely treating me poorly because they already have a bad relationship with their mother. And so I'll be like, oh, like that's your mommy issues, and like that's why you can't respect me.
Okay.
And it's definitely never a good thing to do, but I could say that's a specific
Okay.
instance
Thanks for
that I've
being
done
honest.
something like that.
What about you?
So you're toxic.
I
Stay
feel like
toxic.
I literally will give the same energy that you give me. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
if you're
so
gonna-
you've done it.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Can you
as
give me an
humans-
example of something you've told your ex while you were mad that you used against him?
There's a lot.
There's a lot. God damn.
Okay. He used to like get self, like I guess about or something. I don't fucking know. So like, he once
I
was
wonder why.
like,
Yeah,
he once said had said something hurtful, and I'm like, I don't care. I can fuck myself better. Like,
Wow.
ooh, that
All right.
vibrator, you know, ladies. You already know.
Yeah.
That's not a bad one. That's a good
All right.
comeback.
What about you?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me.
But not sexualized. I
Okay.
would say.
So just give me what it was. What was it?
It's been in the recently in the past where my kid's father
Okay.
was depressed and he didn't want to work for 4 months because he was depressed for no reason.
Okay.
He said there was no reason. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
like, how can you just be depressed for no reason? I don't see the point of somebody saying that they're depressed. How do you have mental health issues, but you're not saying the purpose of it?
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw it in your face because I feel like us.
What'd you throw in his face?
It'd be nice for me to not work and be depressed and just be at home and not have responsibilities. It's
Okay.
not fair.
But that's not really something like.
No, I threw it in his face for sure.
Yeah,
I
but
was
that's
like-
more like that's
to
like
me,
a
that's
fact,
bummy.
though.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
I
that
feel
wasn't
like- I
thrown
feel
in his
like-
face, really. You were just telling
Yeah.
him the truth.
All right.
I mean,
Okay. Cool. Cool.
I feel like, but he confided in me to tell me that he was depressed, why he wasn't going to work, and I was like
Gotcha. I cou-
angry with it.
Okay. Cool. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and get to the super chats because the chat's been waiting. And then we'll come back and touch this subject. Go ahead, Anwar.
All right. We got a super chat from Tish. She said, "Ladies, do you know how to file your own taxes?"
Good question. Quick yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
Yes.
What about you?
No, I just turned 21.
Okay. What about you?
Yes.
Shout out
Okay.
to
You better. You're a
TurboTax.
boss, babe.
TurboTax.
Okay. Cool. Another one. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
David Jones said, "OnlyFans girl, do you want a husband one day?"
Good question. OnlyFans girl.
I actually just got out of my engagement. So
Oh,
I
wow.
feel like I don't know, like I could give it some time. But of course I want a husband someday, you know what I mean? I believe in love. I love love.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
That's it for the supers.
Okay. All right. Cool. Real quick, ladies. So this is a favorite question I like to ask you guys. Okay, and it kind of touches on what he just super chatted. Do you think that based off your living style, the way you're living, and your current position in life, your Instagram and your lifestyle, that you would be considered like wifey material? Yes or no?
Definitely.
Definitely. What?
Okay.
Definitely your wifey
Listen,
material?
Yes.
Okay.
I-
Speaking to the mic though.
Okay, listen, I cook, I clean, I do my own thing. I have
Remember,
my own
all
place.
around. Yes. Go
And
ahead.
like I just feel like, you know, I'm wifey material.
Okay,
I'm
let
good
me-
to
let
go.
me
ask you
And
a question.
OnlyFans doesn't make you not a wife.
No. Let
Okay.
me ask you a question. On OnlyFans, are you posting like bikini pics or everything?
You'd have to subscribe.
God.
I like
Okay.
that answer. I like that answer.
Okay, no, if it was
She
bikini
said-
pics, you would say bikini
Yeah,
pics.
she
So-
paused. You'd have to subscribe.
So guys get paid to
Um,
see you, right? So that's not really wifey material because
I-
I don't want my wife to be seen.
Baby,
by
how am
every
I
other
paying
guy.
for those Christmas gifts? That PS5 you want? Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Go
What
get a
did he
regular
say?
ass job.
All right. Do me a favor, Anwar. Let's pull up her Instagram, bro.
Like,
So we're gonna pull up your
My
Instagram real
Instagram's
quick.
actually so good.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Look, I'm not like your classic OnlyFans though,
Okay.
you know?
So we'll see your Instagram real
You
quick.
still do OnlyFans though.
All right. So
Look, only
scroll down
5,000
slowly, bro, because you do it
followers.
really fast.
Because he be
All
looking at these
right.
profiles already.
Cool. So red flags.
I see the club.
Red flag.
I don't see any red flags.
No, you ladies don't see any red flags.
This is pretty conservative for an OnlyFans
Oh,
model.
well.
I have to say.
And then this happens.
Very
it
conservative.
got a
All
little,
right.
crazy when I said that.
Yeah. It's a little conservative. Oh shit, she didn't even finish the sentence. Okay, cool. All right. So you said that you would consider yourself wifey material based off this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
My Instagram's worse than that.
All right. Cool. What about you?
Absolutely.
You consider yourself wifey material
Yes.
just off your lifestyle and your Instagram and all that?
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, let's pull up her Instagram real quick, bro.
What's
Go
her
ahead.
Instagram name again? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, pull it up.
Don't
Cool,
put it
cool. All right.
Oh my God! What y'all fucking shit?
All right.
Those
So
are vacation
The booty
pictures.
gets you the like.
It doesn't matter.
Angelica,
It
what do you
doesn't
Angelica,
matter.
what do you think men are thinking when they see your profile pic?
Here's my thing. That's why my profile's public. And if I don't know you, you're not getting on my profile.
Oh, it's private.
It's private.
Okay,
so I
okay,
have to
gotcha.
accept your request.
Okay, cool, cool.
So-
All right, do me a favor.
but do you
Keep,
think
all
that
right.
makes
I want to
you
make sure the
wifey
chat.
material?
Let me know what you think.
No, hold on. Instagram. Do you think that makes you wife material because you have it private?
No, but here's my thing. Look at the amount of people I follow. I really don't care for social media like that.
Okay, delete
Okay.
them then.
I would.
You would?
I would.
Okay.
I would. If my husband was
But-
uncomfortable with anything, I would absolutely.
But
for a
you
healthy
understand
relationship.
first look, like I mean, it doesn't look
No, for
wifey.
sure. But that's why I don't just accept anybody. It's mostly just my friends on
Right,
there.
real quick, hold on. You think the first and second pick, like you don't think that's like anything wrong, like promiscuous?
Yeah, it's definitely provocative.
Okay, cool,
Okay.
cool.
For sure.
All right, what about you? You think you're wifey material?
Yeah, I definitely think I'm
Yeah?
wifey
Okay.
material.
No, all right, see, no, based off your Instagram, are you
There
wifey
it is,
material?
All right, let's go ahead and check
No,
hers out.
no.
Wait, you said yes?
Yeah. Why does it have to be about how much you're willing to post on Instagram?
Okay, cool,
Because
cool.
I don't want my girl to be seen by how many other
Guys,
fucking guys.
Press that little link in the bio. I'm in a contest for Playboy right now. It ends
can't
tomorrow.
make this shit up.
Playboy.
Can't make this shit up.
Okay, all
So
right.
definitely go put a vote in for me. We got 24 hours left.
All
I'm
right,
in
Omar,
second
did you scroll
place.
down, bro? I was
Yeah.
okay, that was it. Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
the only thing I do like about you, you only got 234 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I got hacked on my old account. That's also up there. But I don't do OnlyFans. Not that there's any shame against it.
Nah,
But
Be honest.
be honest. Don't.
It's
There's
just
no
Why don't
shame
you do it?
against
Be honest.
It's just
Be
something
honest.
that I personally don't want affiliated with me and
Why?
what I'm doing.
Tell me why.
No, tell me
Because
why.
I'm trying to be a model and I do really want to be in Playboy, and I feel like there's a level of class that you have to keep where people can't get to see every single bit of you. So yes, there's me in a bikini, but that's as much as you're gonna
Okay.
get to see.
But with that same argument, wouldn't you say that since you just argued that you don't want to have an OnlyFans to keep a certain level of class,
It's me.
then wouldn't it
No,
by
it's
nature
not
just
you, it's-
like
it's
wouldn't there be a
reality.
problem with OnlyFans?
It's just no. If that's how you get your bag, by all means, like every woman should get to do whatever they want. To me, it's just like it's kind of like getting a tattoo. Like if you're
Okay.
young, if you just turned 18, and that's a decision you're about to make, sit on it, think about
Getting
it.
a tattoo and showing your
'Cause
body
it's
online
something
is
that
two different
well,
things.
but OnlyFans is gonna be there for your life, is what I'm saying. It's gonna
Uh-huh.
follow you
Okay.
through all of your career paths. So like, sit on it, make sure that's something that you want to always be coming up with your name.
Mhm.
And if you're willing to make that jump, then make that jump.
Okay.
Personally, I'm not. I wouldn't be able to make money modeling if everybody got to see the parts of me that I have to keep covered in
Would you-
order to keep that curiosity.
Let me
there.
ask you a question. Would you let your daughter do OnlyFans?
It's not a let. She'll be 18. That's up
Would
to
you,
her
if
at
she
that
if
point
she
in
said,
time.
"Mom, I want to do OnlyFans," would you let her? Like, what would your recommendation be?
I would say, what are your other options in life? Do you see how it might affect any other career path you're trying to get into? Is this something you really want? I would tell her to sit on it, just like how I
Okay.
said a tattoo. I'd be like, think about it for a couple months, come back to me. And I think if you're in a relationship, that should also be something you debate with your partner.
As a
Okay.
mother, wouldn't you just be like, "Nah, I don't think you should do that"? Like, why would you even like say that? All the other stuff. No, I don't think you should
Because
do that.
sometimes if you tell
because-
your kid not to do something, they retaliate even faster. So it would if she's 18, she's 18. I'll only advise her with what knowledge I have as a mother and my standpoint, but I can't tell her what she
Okay.
can and
And
cannot
the
do.
knowledge is you'll be seen as a slut if you do it.
You know it. You just don't want to say
Yeah,
it.
like come on.
No, I mean,
Playboy has their own OnlyFans now too, like a whole buy subscription, post completely nude, post your badge if you want to. Like
yeah,
they have their own.
They
thing
have a
too.
center-
That doesn't
they
make
have
you
a
seem.
center
That doesn't
hole
make it
now.
any better at all.
but in the magazines, there's still that level of like
of class, I
cover of
understand.
coverage
Yes.
because they can't make their money if you get to see
Yes,
everything.
I agree.
They have to have that little like blanket there.
So
or
if you weren't
something.
doing that type of modeling, would you consider OnlyFans?
No, probably not. I'd
Okay.
probably just still be cocktail waitressing.
I don't know what it is about that. See, but everyone that sits there always says, "I won't do it, but feel free to do it yourself."
Yeah,
Yeah,
power
exactly.
to you.
It's
if
so
that's
weird.
what you
Everyone
Why
want
that
is
to
it
sits in
do.
that
power
I
to
would
corner.
never
you? Like,
judge
why
someone
you
for
like
that.
promoting promiscuity though?
Well, sex sells. Sensuality is a power.
Or like,
it's
why
a
would you
beautiful
promote
thing.
that if you know that's not right?
Okay.
What do you mean it's not right?
Okay.
There's a lot of
Everything that you're
power
saying
in
is true, but
sensuality.
like it does affect you when you're getting ready to settle down. Most men don't want to be with women like that.
Yeah, I mean, if my man doesn't want to, but at that point, I think I'll be able to pick whatever man I want. He'd be lucky to have.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
okay,
wrong.
okay.
Women choose who has sex and men choose relationships.
Okay.
Yeah. Have
Well,
you?
I'm not saying that they're gonna be with me on a sex standpoint, but if I'm successful and I'm doing things for myself,
Guys
I
don't
think
care
it's
about
I
your
don't
success.
care about your success. I know
Okay,
what
yes,
you do.
I've heard
Yeah.
that standpoint.
No,
so
do you agree with
you
it
can
though?
stick to it. I've heard that
What
they'd
do you mean
rather
you can
be.
stick? No,
Yeah,
no. What do you mean you can stick to
Yeah,
it?
like stop trying to like word things this way
Well,
and
I've
that
heard
way. Like,
I've heard men say they're like, I'd rather be with a 10 that works at McDonald's than a 4 that's a lawyer. And like I could see there's so many men have that savior complex. Like they would rather save the pretty woman than pick the one that's already saving herself. And that's fine too. It's all a type preference thing. Everyone has their own type.
if you're a
You know?
lawyer and you're a 10, I would probably still pick the McDonald's girl because as a lawyer, you have to have some type of masculine traits.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you probably have a savior complex where you like want to save the damsel in distress.
I don't think it's
No,
necessarily
I don't think
complex.
it's a savior complex.
Yeah, I don't think it's a complex.
I just
Okay.
don't want a masculine woman.
Yeah, I understand that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I just don't think it's smart to go about life that way too, thinking like, oh well, I'll have men to choose from because most likely the men that you'll want won't want you, or they'll want you for a fun night. That's
Yeah,
about it.
recreational use.
Yes.
It makes the pool smaller.
Yep, it does. Okay, cool. Any chats, bro, that we want to
No,
get
no,
to real
let her
quick?
answer. Let her answer real quick.
Oh yeah. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. You've answered this already, though, but for the people that haven't seen it,
If I think I'm wifey
yes, are you
material,
wifey material?
Absolutely.
All right, pull up her Instagram real quick,
You
bro.
just got that one post that I'm not really.
She
fucking
probably
with.
like
Instagram
cleaned
won't
her
even-
shit
no,
out, bro.
No, I trust the
haven't
elderberry
touched it.
girl.
I haven't touched my Instagram. That one post is blurred. You won't be
Oh,
able to see
so I
it.
told you she cleaned it up.
No, it's blurred. I won't.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's blurred.
You need
You
to
won't
go
be
ahead and
able to
delete that one.
It's a birth. It's a birth
Yeah.
image.
You still got to go delete that shit. You know,
people who can't
because you
see it.
said you got a lot of weird comments. You know, you get a lot of weird DMs.
No,
and
I
it's
didn't-
probably
I didn't get weird comments.
no. I meant
from
DMs.
it.
You get weird DMs, and it's
I get-
probably come
I get-
because of the photo. Because you look conservative.
I get weird DMs off of posting a normal gym post. So I can post like me looking
Okay.
ugly, me wherever, and I get like perverted DMs.
All right, ladies, I have a quick question, okay? Based off everybody's Instagram, you guys all saw each other's Instagram. I'm going to go ahead, and you don't have to say anything, you don't have to give a specific number, but I'm going to go ahead and go around this way, and you tell me who you think has the biggest body count on the table, okay? Starting from you, you tell me which one of these girls you think, based off their Instagram, has the biggest body count.
So I want to go.
You know,
first.
I'm gonna give it to my sister over here because we love sex. She said it herself. Sex fucking is amazing, great,
Okay.
fantastic. You know,
All right,
and
so
there's
you
no
think-
shame in a
so
fucking
your
body
sister,
count,
you're
that's
talking
fine.
about
There
her?
is.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. What about you? Who do you think has the biggest body count?
My beautiful lady next to me.
Yeah.
It's funny. Y'all have to give a compliment first.
Yeah,
beautiful
my
lady.
beautiful princess.
Yeah. My
Just be
beautiful
honest,
sister over
yeah.
here that
Power.
said this. Like, oh my god.
All right, what about you? Who do you think has
I'm
the
gonna have
biggest?
to hand it to.
Cool. All right, cool. What about you? All
Oh
right.
my
So
God.
wouldn't you all say that you guys just judged her?
Yeah,
Totally,
You literally
totally.
just y'all just
Absolutely.
shamed her. Like basically, like
You
What-
know, we're making assumptions.
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
assumptions / judgments, and you women say you don't do that though, right?
Who said that?
Women love talking shit. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Like
but-
we love.
but
Like,
base-
we may
ba-
say that we
assumptions.
try not to judge, but
No, you guys don't say
for
you try
example,
not
you hear
to.
someone does OnlyFans and you're asking us for body count. I
Yeah.
think it's natural for us to be like, she probably has a larger body count.
Based off her lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
cool. All right. Bro, do you want to get to any chats before we get to the next video?
No more supers.
No more
There's a
supers?
bunch
All
of
right,
chat.
we have some good questions.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let's ask some questions real quick.
Let's see. I just see this one right here. Brian asked, "Do the ladies believe in the hookup culture?"
Yes or no? Hookup culture?
What do they mean by hookup culture?
Just hooking up with random guys or random
No,
people?
no.
Hookup culture?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Only after you break up your ex for 1 month is okay, and then after no more.
You're
Hey,
you're
Shout out to the whole face.
Yeah, you definitely have the
I was
biggest
gonna
body
say.
count on this table. That's
All right,
crazy.
we got a super chat.
All right, go ahead.
David Jones asked, "OnlyFans lady, do you film with only one guy?"
Yes, actually. Like
Still, right now you're
no,
single?
No, like okay, so right now I'm single, so I film it myself, and mostly actually my OnlyFans is me because men, you don't need them. You don't need them. You literally have yourself. There's fucking dildos of every color, every shape, every size. There's so many toys you can play with. You know, there's your hands that God gave you. So honestly, like most of the time, like my OnlyFans entire page is mostly myself. I mean, like if you want that boy girl content, then like we've
But
had
you
that
have
shit.
made that content before, though, right?
But the thing is, like, I will
Yes.
not release content with the last person
Okay.
if I'm dating a new one.
Okay, but you have that content.
Damn,
correct?
but you're like just storing it, like
No,
fucking.
no, like I don't store it
But
at
you
all.
have it though, and you posted it before, correct?
I literally will take pictures and post them right there.
Have you done it before? Do you have guys on your OnlyFans, or have you in the past?
Yeah, I just said yes.
Okay, but you think you're wifey material?
How do your
'Cause,
boyfriends feel
like,
about that?
what the fuck?
Everybody has sex. Like you would just assume that I don't have
yeah,
sex.
but
All
you-
people don't
but
fucking
you-
record it, and
but
a
yeah,
random
but
guy
you
could
went-
fucking pay for it and see
But
it.
you went out of your way to like film that shit and sell it.
But not everybody. I mean, like the guy that's in the video agrees.
Speaking to the
it,
mic.
You know what I mean?
It's cool, but now like other guys have videos of my wife
Yes,
getting
understand
fucked.
that. Like other guys have bought the video for $5.99 and now they'll have it forever.
Let me tell you,
Let's
like
say,
on
like,
the
$10.
like the no offense scale, but like the men that are buying these OnlyFans, like they're so low key about it. Like nobody will know. Like they're like kind of like ashamed about it in a sense. So like I feel like these men, nobody will know. Like your
Nobody will
husband,
know.
I
What's
mean,
that TikTok? They'll never know.
They'll never know.
They'll never
Yeah.
know. Yeah, people
but,
will
like,
know.
I've been
They'll
in
know.
multiple relationships and literally nobody.
You want to know how I know that that's not true? If you go on Reddit, you see a whole bunch of shit where girls are literally getting exposed and leaked. And I'm pretty sure, like, you know,
Well,
hopefully
that's
not
the
for
thing
you, but
about-
it happens.
Well, Reddit right now is also like really on that. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but even like as sex workers, we used Reddit as like a exposure page too. Like you'd post yourself and then it'd get retweeted, blah, 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 whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And now Reddit is really on your ass about that. Like a lot of sex workers pages are getting like put down. Like all this like nudity shit on Reddit is going to shit. So
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not really scared about it.
Shout out to
like
Reddit.
that. And we were born naked, you know. Fuck
Okay.
it. We
All right,
came out of
cool.
the womb.
So, all right, cool. Any other super chats, bro?
You were born naked, but no one told you to sell it online.
I can make money
Kish,
with it.
I guess, was making a bunch of super chats.
Prostitution is
Shout
the
out to
oldest
fucking Kish.
profession for women and the known of mankind.
Let me just.
So
make
why
this
do you think
last
it's
one.
looked down on then?
I really don't know why, if it's been around for so many years.
It's not really looked down on.
Because
But it has
nobody
been looked
because
down
nobody
on
wants a
since the very
prostitute.
beginning.
Nobody wants a
Yeah,
prostitute.
it's always been
Everybody
like
wants
that.
to fuck a prostitute, but nobody wants to marry her.
It's just recreational use.
And that's a problem that modern women think that, okay, well, you know, if I just become, I've had women come into this table and literally be like, I give the best head. And I'm like, okay, that's just not attractive.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Or like, I fuck good. Okay, yeah, cool. That's not like a good indicator of like a good wife. You know what I mean? Because you've had to fuck a lot of dudes to get there. Any super chats, bro, before we get to the next video?
Kish has a chat. He said, when you post sexual pics of yourself, male's first thought is to objectify you.
Absolutely.
You are sexualizing yourself. Therefore, the male sexualizes you.
Yes. And here's the thing. Those OnlyFans guys you're talking about, they'll lie to you and give you sweet nothings. And they'll tell you like, oh, I'm different. I actually really like you. But like, come on, let's be honest. Those guys, they're looking at you as a toy. You know what I mean?
Like OnlyFans guys?
Yeah.
Like you mean like people that I'm dating?
And
while
you
I
don't
have an
want those
OnlyFans, or
guys.
people that are like on my OnlyFans.
Let's be honest.
like,
You don't want those
subscribed.
OnlyFans guys.
Oh, like let's be real. Like I'm not dating any of the guys on my
Yeah, but I'm
OnlyFans.
saying just as far as there's something that's like in the back of your mind, you know, like damn, these guys are paying for my shit. Like there's
I think
nothing.
it's badass.
there's not-
Fucking power to the man.
Bro, there's
Buy
nothing
whatever the
fucking
fuck you
attractive
want.
about that. There's nothing attractive about that.
I love that people can explore their kinks. Like people like love the
fuck?
image of the girl next door, so they want to buy that. Like fuck it, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Hey, you're a fucking weirdo if you
Yeah.
watch porn. If you had to buy OnlyFans, then you're just like a fucking pussy. And like, bro, like, come on, you're watching someone else do some shit. Why can't you just go out and get a girl yourself?
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. It's just not a good look.
Do you promote your OnlyFans like via your Instagram and your other social
Oh, absolutely.
platforms?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason I ask is because I know a few girls who do OnlyFans and they don't promote it. They keep it more as a private thing so people they know don't find out, but someone always finds out. And then it's like the talk of, you know, the group chats and they share it and one person will subscribe, no shame, whatever.
yeah.
And they just like
Shame.
That's the thing I tell everybody when
they'll
they ask me.
screenshot,
That
about
they'll
wasn't
screen
nice.
record, and they just like share it across the
Yes,
board to all the group
yes.
chats, and it's like, okay, the one person paid, but now like an extra 20 people have
Yes,
seen
like
your
I said,
content.
back to
Yeah.
Reddit. It happens all the time.
But I feel like that's a risk that you're willing
Yeah,
to
like-
take when you make that decision.
How
I
much
always
money do you
tell-
make a year on OnlyFans? Let me see how worth.
I haven't even completed.
Because
the
I'm
whole year yet.
I'm all about taking calculated risk. If you're making fucking 500K, fuck it, take that risk. You know what I mean?
I haven't.
I mean, I'm not condoning it.
So
I'm
you
just
wouldn't be with a woman that's making that
No,
much money?
fuck
no.
Okay,
Fuck
I'm
no,
just
I don't
curious, I'm
care,
just
bro.
curious.
I'm just saying if you're look, that's like if you're gonna take a risk, fuck it, make it worth it. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
saying it's like I would condone it. I'm not saying women should do it, but fuck, like if you're gonna do it, just get your fucking bag.
Yeah.
You know
the
what I
only
mean?
way I would consider fucking with an OnlyFans girl is just straight like bikini pics,
Bro, if you have an OnlyFans and you're making $20K a year, like bro, it's not fucking worth it.
Yeah,
Like
it's not.
It's not fucking worth it.
It definitely wouldn't be at all.
Not
Like,
only that, but if you're making 20K and they're taking what I think is they take like 20-30%.
they take
like,
20%, your taxes will take another 20%,
Yep.
unless you make your own business.
Yeah, so it's not smart, guys. Any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, Kish has super chat. Are
Shout
guys
out to
who
Kish,
sub
man.
to OnlyFans high value males?
Good question. Yes or no, Miss OnlyFans?
I would say yes and no. I love a guy that can explore his kinks, whether that's watching like other fucking women or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know. That's not. I mean, like, I wouldn't date a man that is watching other women, but like, I think that like maybe to somebody that's a fucking high power man. I don't know. I just like if you want to fucking do it, do it. I love a guy that lives his fucking life.
You like?
But you're not gonna fuck with any of these guys.
I mean, I'm not.
What you're really doing right now
There's
is
a
just
lot of
promoting
high-
yourself so
wait.
your OnlyFans subscribers
But-
don't look like fucking pussies right
But
now.
there's
That's
a
what
lot
you're
of
doing.
there's a lot of high value men, and that doesn't mean I want all of them.
That are subscribing to you, no, because those high value men are fucking all the women. They don't need
So
to watch you.
So you think that like there's no high value men that buy porn? That's what you're saying.
I think
No.
mentally it's very disturbing for girls that have OnlyFans because you guys sit here and, in a sense, you're selling all these like fantasies, and I think women end up kind of like getting lost in those fantasies.
But that's the thing, like Pornhub and like all that shit is like more fake. You know what I mean? Like this is literally me in my house. in
Have
my
you ever fucked
apartment.
anyone off OnlyFans?
No.
Okay, then that's fake too.
But like it's real. Like I'm the girl next door. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not
but-
I'm not a porn star that like just like got put here and like she has multiple people paying for her set and like, hey, you do this, you do this. Like I do what I want and they watch what they want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more real.
You think your kids are gonna be proud of you 20 years from now?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I know
fuck
this
you.
lady. I know this lady, and she was an
Fuck,
ex Playboy star, and she literally now has enough money. She pulls up in the Porsche all the time. Like she literally has 3 farms. Like her
But
kids
Playboy's
love
not
her. Like
OnlyFans.
no, but she was naked. She was completely
But
nude
that's
for
still
Playboy.
different than like playing with yourself for a video.
But still,
That's
she
embarrassing, bro. You're
her
getting-
kids love her. Like they don't give a fuck.
Bro,
She's
you're
naked.
getting-
Well, that's
you're
like,
getting
it's like,
they don't watch
bullied.
that's
it.
like one of the most like reputable brands in the entire market. You can't compare that to like
Alright.
how someone might look at an OnlyFans model in the future.
Macarena, real quick. You love your hair?
Yeah.
You like your hair?
Yeah.
All right. Speaking to the mic, sorry.
Hi.
No. Do you love your hair?
Do I love my hair?
Yes. Do you like
Yeah.
it? All right. If I gave you $1,000, would you shave it off right now?
No,
No? Why not?
because I love my hair more than $1,000.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But like, how much would you charge me to cut off all your hair?
You know, I've done it before. Honestly, I'd probably be like a good 10K, 5K.
10K? Okay,
5K.
cool. So you're telling me you're willing to sell a part of yourself for money, and you're okay with that?
Bye. It's my hair. Okay, let's
But
be real.
just
hair,
in general,
no, but hair grows
you're-
back. Like my coochie, I'm not selling that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but
My
you're
coochie's
never gonna get that
priceless.
innocence back. Like everyone knows what you do, who you are, and I think that's what she's trying to say.
I've been offered literally $80,000 to meet up with somebody and fuck them, and I will not do that. I won't.
80,000?
I will not do that.
Really?
Yeah, and I will not do
Get
that.
what's his number? Let me stop.
We'll just put you in a nice wig. I'll cut off my
you're
hair
tripping,
and give it
man.
to you.
And that's another thing, like, because with OnlyFans is those type of advances, you don't typically get them from just like being a normal girl. You know what I mean? Do me a favor, Omar. Let's play the second video, bro. Go ahead.
Got you.
Shout out to the chat, man. We'll get to you guys in a second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If y'all haven't yet, like, subscribe, please. Let's like and subscribe. There's a lot of y'all in here right now, and there's not enough likes.
If you sleep with more than 5 guys, your chance of a happy marriage after 10 years goes from 80% to 25%. Because the more men you sleep with, you lose your ability to bond with each one. So if you sleep with 1 guy, you're going to compare the next guy to him. If you sleep with 10 guys, you compare all 10. If you sleep with 20, you compare all 20. You're not likely to be divorced, but you're more likely to leave if you did that because you're with your husband thinking about the last like 10 guys that maybe weren't as good as the one you married. Did you know if you
All right, ladies. I want to get your thoughts on that. We'll start off with Miss OnlyFans.
Okay, good. Because immediately, like, okay, first of all, she was
Immediately now. Oh my
she-
God.
she was-
Immediately now.
She was talking about how you're gonna be comparing.
Speaking
like,
to the mic.
You have a husband now, and you're gonna be comparing him to the last 20 guys that you slept with because you're always gonna remember. I'm
What's your
sorry, I
body
don't
count?
remember my
What-
taking my virginity.
Well,
and
hold
stuff.
on. What's your body count?
I'm a virgin.
Boy.
Shout out
You
to the
you
virgins.
literally just admitted on camera that you fuck guys on OnlyFans. How are you a virgin?
You know that's not cap.
So she's a liar now too. Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. It's one.
It's one. Okay.
the one
Cool.
guy
So
is
one
only
times 100. And okay. So what were you
But
saying?
anyways, what I was saying was she said that like you're gonna always compare them to the last
Yes.
like relationships you were with.
Yes.
Nobody's replaying sex with the last person.
You
constantly
do
in their
compare.
head,
Yes, you
unless
compare.
it's like amazing that you're like, oh my god, this was like the biggest fucking man I've had. Like this was the best sex ever. Okay, you'll remember about that for like maybe a month, and then you're like,
No,
okay,
that's
bye.
cap.
Bro, you are comparing.
Right now,
bro.
if I had 100,000 right now, and if I asked you who was the best and who did this the best, you'd tell me on spot, like right there.
There's a lot of great men out there. Like there's a lot of good people out
Hey,
there.
shout out to the men.
Damn, bro, I feel bad for you
Why do you feel that?
because I feel like you've been passed around.
that have been passed
Yeah.
around.
Just like off the way you speak.
I don't feel bad for myself. I'm just confident in the way I talk.
You don't feel bad for
I'm
yourself.
I'm not a shy person.
But every
you know
girl
what I
in
mean?
here
Like,
is every guy in here is looking at you like she's fuckable, but we never fuck with you for real.
that's like, I'm not trying to marry y'all. You know what I mean?
That's fine, but
Yeah.
like someday you will try to marry someone.
No, for sure. And
And
like
you're gonna have to lie.
I was already there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I chose to break that.
Oh, so you don't believe in a pair bonding?
And also on top of that, like I'm not OnlyFans. I feel like nobody should take that as a long-term goal. Your body ages. You fucking start to hurt. Like you know, like.
So how long are
when-
you planning to do it for?
You know, it's just a side hustle. Like it's side money.
Okay. So how long are you planning to do it for?
I would say until my other businesses take off.
Okay.
Then it's like
So-
you always have to have multiple sources of income. You don't want to just like
Okay,
have a not a
cool.
plan B.
I
you know what
understand
mean?
that.
Okay. And one last question. So what about pair bonding? You don't believe in that?
Pair bonding.
She literally described it during the video.
Are you talking like twin flames?
No, I'm talking
you
about
can't pair bond with someone after you've had a certain amount of bodies because it stacks up.
I just feel like at a certain age, like who cares about body counts? Like I'm not asking the
everybody
guy.
cares
I'm
about
I'm not
body
asking
count.
you.
Every guy cares.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
girls
but
might
like
not
every
care.
guy in my life, I have not been asked once about my body count. Like
'Cause-
nobody
okay,
cares.
yeah, I
like,
understand now,
maybe in
'cause they don't wanna take
Miami,
you
maybe
serious.
it's like chumps or
Nah,
whatever
they're
in
just not gonna take you
Miami. Like
serious.
So you
'cause
think it's
it's like
chumps
the
ask for body
lifestyle.
counts?
yeah, for
So
sure.
you could fuck 100 guys and you don't think that a guy is gonna care about that?
I won't care about your body count.
You know what it
so
is?
you
I
shouldn't
think
care about
okay.
mine.
I think you're right. I don't think you have ever been asked that because I don't think anyone's ever taken
Yeah.
you seriously.
Yeah, facts. I don't think they want to know because they don't give a fuck.
You're just
and
a
you're,
fun
and, you're, and you're
time.
not gonna ask
I'm
us
not-
because
I'm
it
not
doesn't
hanging-
matter.
I'm not hanging out with people though that are just constantly worried about my sex life. Like
Yeah.
I'm not hanging out with people that are constantly like looking
Speaking
at
to the
me
mic.
like a sex object. What's your OnlyFans? How are you doing this? You know what I mean? Right now I'm on a podcast that's like directed towards men. So obviously these are the questions directed towards me. How's your OnlyFans? This and that. But you guys
But
aren't
your
DMing me
whole
all the time,
job
like,
is about
what do you-
men, though.
How much are you making on OnlyFans?
Okay,
Like,
so
this and
what
that.
percentage of men are subscribers to your OnlyFans?
I would say like probably 90%. I do have
Okay,
women.
so you're catering to men as well.
That I'm what?
You're catering to men as well. Your whole job is catering to men. 90% is, and it's probably a lot more than that.
It's catering to like the fans.
Okay, what about you? What do you think about the video?
I do believe in the pair bonding.
Mike?
I do feel like if you're with a lot of people, the value goes down.
Okay.
I do because I have compared, and I've only been with 4 people my whole life,
Okay.
and I
God
have
damn.
compared.
Okay, so 4
See, this is why
people
I need a
and
virgin.
you've compared, right?
I have.
Okay, cool. So interesting because the girl that's had 4 bodies says she compares, and the girl that we don't know your body count, you say you don't compare. Okay, what about you? What do you think about that?
No, yeah, I would definitely say that I've compared, like, especially while it's happening. You can't help but think, like, oh, this was going better with this person, and this person does this better. My body count's also low. I feel like a number is a little too much for the internet.
If
to
it was
know.
if it was really low, you would have said it just like
Yeah.
she
Well,
was.
I can
So it's
I
not-
can count it on 2 hands, but I feel like putting a direct
Okay.
number out there is a little too much for like the internet.
Yeah, I
to know
understand. So it's
specifically.
more than 5. I
It's
understand.
something I would like to keep to
Okay.
myself.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, what did you think about that?
I agree with these 2 ladies.
Speaking to the mic.
I agree with these 2 ladies. I do believe in a pair bonding. And I've compared as well. So
What's your
Isn't
body
it
count?
amazing? The one girl on the table that doesn't compare is probably the most promiscuous
Yeah,
girl.
it's crazy.
And
Hold
you-
on, if you don't mind me asking, what's your body count though?
I am not saying that on the
Okay.
internet.
But
It's-
everybody on this
I
table,
can tell you right now, it's probably the lowest of all of my friends.
We don't know your friends.
Yeah,
though.
your friends.
That's
Your
okay.
friends could be
Yeah,
like
like-
50. That's
No,
not a good
my,
thing.
My body count is nothing compared to most people I know.
You keep. I hate when girls sit here and do
Yeah.
that. If it's low, you're just going to go out and say it. You're going to be proud about that shit. You're going to be like, yeah, it's fucking 1, it's 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Once
Ladies.
it hits over 5, these girls be like, oh no, it's low. I count in one hand, but
Whether
you know,
I say it's
fuck outta
5,
here.
10, 15, 20, I feel like someone's going to have something negative to say. I'd rather not put myself in that
Okay, but isn't
position.
it interesting that everybody said that they thought she had the biggest body count, and she's the only one that says that she doesn't compare? All right. Okay, let's get to some of these super
Yeah,
chats.
we
bro.
got
Go
a
ahead.
super chat from Nas. He said, from a man's perspective, I can respect getting the bag, but as a woman, there are consequences at the end of the day.
Absolutely. What do you think about that, Miss OnlyFans?
You see, like, okay, the things that I want to do in life are very like artistic, creative, directively. Like, I'm not trying to be a lawyer. I'm not trying to be your school teacher. I mean, only on OnlyFans, but I'm not trying to be your school teacher in person. So like, I'm not really worried about that. Like, there's really no, I always tell girls, like what she was talking about earlier. Like, I always tell girls that talk to me about OnlyFans, they're like, oh my God, I've been thinking about doing it. I'm like, okay. But let me just tell you that marketing is your own marketing. You're putting yourself out there, and like you're like putting yourself at risk that everybody's going to see this. Don't do it if you think you're going to do some profession in life, or like your path is going down a way that it's like super professional. Like, I'm a lawyer. Like, you don't want to see your lawyer's cooch
Speaking
on the
to the mic.
internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out Kim K. All right.
I mean, shoot.
What about what was the question again, bro?
It's not a question, just a statement. From a man's perspective, I can respect getting the bag, but as a woman, there are consequences.
Yes. Okay. What about you, ladies? Do you agree with that? There's consequences.
There's always
It's like being a drug
consequences.
dealer, right?
doing
Like,
anything.
yeah, being a drug dealer, like you're making money, but like, come on, eventually, like you're running the risk of going to jail. So, any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Nas has another one. He said she's not the first to sell her soul for money.
Yeah. Essentially, you kind of are selling yourself. even
Yeah,
if
the
you don't agree.
Illuminati calls me every week.
Yeah. Okay. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to Ozzy.
Shout out to my boy. Ozzy.
What's popping?
What's up, Ozzy?
He said Unfiltered podcast going up. You heard?
Yeah.
Yes,
Shout out to you, homie.
sir. I'm waiting on that banner, Ozzy.
Yeah.
All right, we waiting, Ozzy.
Any other ones?
No, that's it.
Cool. All right. Go ahead and pick 2 more, and then we'll get to the next question.
All right. Captain Caveman got a question for OnlyFans girl. They love you.
Love it.
Question
Love you
for the
guys.
OnlyFans girl. What do you do that differentiates you from the other OnlyFans girls you have to compete with for
Good
your
question.
clientele?
Because that is a big
Okay,
competitive
so
field.
that's a really good question, actually. I don't know. I feel like I've been in areas with a bunch of OnlyFans girls, and it's like your classic, like BBL. I'll fuck anybody for this money. Like collab. Like,
How much
this
would it
and
take
that.
for a guy to be able to fuck you? 500K?
No money. I don't like that. Like, that literally makes me want to throw up. Like, I'm
Because
like,
you said
"Ugh."
someone offered you 80K earlier.
Yeah, no. Like, even if somebody was to offer me $1 million, I'd be like, "Ugh," like, no. Like,
I'm
$1 million
gonna
is
call
not
cap
gonna
on
throw
that.
me up.
I'm gonna. You're fucking
Just
for
say here, you
free.
didn't
I'm not
wanna
a
do
prostitute.
OnlyFans.
You're
Like, I'm
you're
not a
fucking
Pause,
for free.
Pause. You are. You're selling your body for money. That's the definition of prostitute. So don't say
I'm
you're
not. I'm selling my body, but like virtually. Like, I'm selling
Yeah.
pictures, videos. I'm not
Yeah.
selling my actual body. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like pulling up to your car, like window
I
down,
understand that.
$20. Let's go. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but you're a modern day.
If that's what you want to call it.
That's
Shout
what
out to
the
you, though.
reality
You're-
calls
you're-
it. That's
you're-
what the definition calls it.
But you
She
know what?
stayed proud this whole time.
But I
so
respect
cheers to
her
that,
because
right?
yeah, no,
yeah.
I
Cheers,
respect that.
ladies.
I
Girl
respect that.
power.
No one cheered you. That's sad.
I respect that you standing on what you
No,
talking
yeah,
about.
bro. You're
okay.
you're living in your truth, and we respect that.
I'm
It's
just
okay.
authentically me, and I feel like everybody should be.
Really? Okay.
Definitely.
Cool. Guys, so if you want to join OnlyFans, even the guys, make sure you hit her up on DMs. She'll guide you. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one from Kish. He said you're invincible he said you're invincible in your early 20s. See what happens when you're 30 plus living the same lifestyle. This story happens to many women.
It's very true. Do you agree with that, Miss OnlyFans?
I agree 1000%. Like, I feel like there should definitely be like a TikTok, like time's fucking flying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I blink and like I'm fucking 40 tomorrow. Like, I'm not
Okay.
gonna be the
So-
granny on OnlyFans. I mean, I think that's badass. Like, if you want to keep doing
That
that,
is
So
not
badass.
Okay, so
badass.
you just
That's
said
disgusting.
You said body count doesn't matter, right? So why not
Yeah.
just fuck one guy and get a meal and you're straight? That's like illogical.
I mean, yeah, I kind
Wait,
of
what
see
do you
where
mean?
he's coming from.
that's illogical.
So how about this? How about this?
Wait, can you-
Fuck one guy and make $1 million, or do OnlyFans for fairs and make 500K.
200K.
500K every year? Or just
No,
like-
like in
total.
5
No,
years.
just all combined.
So 5 years doing OnlyFans, you make 500K, or fuck one guy. One
guy
night.
that's in my relationship. Like,
No. One guy that's like, yo.
No. I keep my OnlyFans. Like, we just went back.
Why?
To
You literally could cut down 5 years and you're just fucking him
You
once.
understand that's not logical.
I still have morals, like, you know what I
Really?
mean? Like,
You have-
I'm not gonna
you
sell
deadass?
myself like fuck wise. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, everybody should have a boundary. Like,
Wait,
everybody
I
has a
was gonna
line.
ask a question about that earlier, just because I'm interested. Like, it's not me trying to come across rude or anything
No,
like
go
that.
off, queen.
So, do
say
you
it.
have?
Why are you guys so nice to each other? Just be honest.
Well, females
Look, I don't want to
We
be.
can be honest while
No,
being nice.
I like
Okay.
the
Okay.
females,
All right.
yeah.
Go ahead and then we'll do something. Go ahead.
But I'm just curious, like, do you have men that subscribe to your OnlyFans that are willing to send you money personally for their own private content, where you wouldn't necessarily have to market yourself on a wide scale, like on this website, where you could potentially be doing it with like a few different, I guess you'd call them sugar daddies, but like if you could, like you're saying, where you can make $1 million by sleeping with one guy, like let's say you can get a check for $500 every week when you send the same 5 guys these videos. What makes you decide I want it to be on a public platform?
Because of the IRS. Like, if you're okay, like,
But aren't they taxing you then? Where
Shout out
they,
to
you
the
wouldn't
IRS.
be getting taxed if you did it on a private scale.
You're not going to meet up with these people for cash. You know what I mean? You're not going to be like, drop this off in a random box under the bridge. So the only transaction that I'm ever going to have between me and a stranger is through your credit card. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to meet up with you. So
That's cap. A lot of girls are doing like FaceTime calls, Skype calls.
I know, but see, that's the thing. Like, I have sold
That's
content.
what I'm saying. You could be doing something
Yeah,
like
I have
that.
sold content. Like, let's say like through like
Privately.
a private Snapchat or something like that, and like, ooh, and people will like Cash App or like Venmo, whatever the hell. But like, that doesn't get counted on your taxes and stuff. Like, eventually, you're putting this shit under
So
the rug.
you get a tax return since you are on OnlyFans?
No, you don't get a tax return, but it's just like
No,
all
you
counted,
owe at
like,
the end of the year.
You don't.
Yeah, I would expect you to owe. So why wouldn't
Yeah.
it make more sense to collect it in cash from somebody privately?
I wouldn't meet up with somebody.
I'm
for
not saying you have to
cash.
meet up with them. I'm
Oh,
saying
no,
you could
yeah.
have a clientele
Get her.
that you cultivate online,
Yeah.
where it's not public.
No, I
And
mean, I do have my loyal people outside of the
so then
OnlyFans
why
app
do
that
you do
will-
it on OnlyFans?
I like her
That's
now.
just me asking.
Okay,
I know, I
I'm
like
just
it too,
curious.
yeah.
That's
I
me
like it.
curious.
I like it too. I like what you're
I've been
doing.
dying to ask OnlyFans girls this question.
No. It's totally fine to be curious. So like, okay, let me bring you down like to the OnlyFans app. Okay, so on the OnlyFans app, there is this thing called mass messaging. You guys have probably heard about it. That it's like you set one message, like let's say it's one picture, right, and it gets sent out to your 600 subscribers, your 1,000 subscribers, your 15,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? All at once. You can literally get this scheduled out the entire month. Now I'm a little bit more like. But it's fun, you know what I mean?
So don't you feel like you're lying to your subs?
No, but that's the thing. I like to do it. It's more fun. So like I will, like take my pictures and post them right then and there. But like mass messaging does like create that, like I'm at work too. Like I work an actual job. Like I'm still a full-time girl. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have your plan B in the background. So
Shout out Plan B.
Oh my God. So like I
New
take
sponsor.
advantage of that when I'm at work, and like a message will be sent out to somebody like, oh, this will be sent out, or like automatic post on your main page, because you have a main page and then you have messages, and you can post like on a free OnlyFans page, you can post a locked post on your main page and it gets posted, and then whoever wants to buy it can choose to buy it.
So you're saying it's more coverage. You get a wider reach. And
Yeah,
that's why
exactly.
you choose to go through the website.
And like also things on OnlyFans are like water tag. Like they're like, you could do that private too. Like I do sometimes no, because people are paying extra. Like, can you not put your shit in it? Like, can you not put like your OnlyFans name in it and stuff like that? I get special requests, but these people I know are not like putting this stuff everywhere.
Sounds like you're
There's some
entertaining it
cringy-
though. You good over there?
No, I was just curious. I'm just
Okay.
interested. I wanted her
Please don't.
standpoint on why she
Okay.
doesn't decide
Don't turn
to
to the
do
dark
All right,
it.
ladies.
So, yeah,
I want to
never.
do something with you, ladies, because I noticed that you guys are like really nice before you say anything to each other. So I want you guys to go around the table, and I want you to give each other one compliment and give each other something that you guys can improve on.
Ew.
Okay? No. Don't ill.
Wait, on
Hold
each
on.
other?
Yes. No. So we'll start off with you. Pick one girl on the table that you can give a compliment to, and then something that they can improve on.
Gonna pick the sweetest girl and say the sweetest shit.
And just be
Yeah, I
honest.
already know.
So one compliment and one thing they can improve on.
Everyone's gonna pick Angelica, and then when it gets down to Angelica,
Go ahead. Let her choose. Go ahead.
As far as something that any one of these
It can
women
be anything about their
improve
appearance.
on,
Yeah. So give them a compliment and give them
that's
something they
pretty
can.
superficial.
No. Let's not make this complicated. Okay. something that you can compliment them on, and then something that you can just give them advice on. Like
That is making it complicated though. Because
Okay,
like
let me.
a
let
woman's
me
Okay,
go.
mind-
okay, how about
I'll go
this?
first.
You
No,
do
no,
it,
I'll
you
go
do it,
first.
you
Okay.
do it. Go ahead.
You're very beautiful. You should not do OnlyFans.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no. So give them something about. Okay, you're very beautiful, but your hair could look a lot better. Okay, you're beautiful as well, but like, you got some big eyes.
I think that's a compliment. What? She can't fix that. That's not something
Well,
she can
I mean,
fix.
maybe the glasses
It's definitely
could be
the
a thing.
glasses.
Yeah.
I have
Okay, so
these.
like,
like
all
the
right, so
glasses.
ladies, one compliment and one thing that you guys, maybe.
Yeah, I think y'all think we're like trying to drag.
Yes.
y'all.
No, because it's like you guys
That
are
wasn't
always
bad.
so
What we
yeah.
said to them.
It's
like,
kind of
not-
hard though because we don't know.
How about
each
you,
other.
Angelica? It doesn't matter. Just be honest. You don't have to know each other to be honest. So, Angelica, we'll start off with you. Pick one girl, give them a compliment, and one thing that they could change about their appearance. Go ahead.
About our appearances now, it's only just the
Just appearance.
appearances.
I mean, because you guys already know
Damn.
each other, like she just said. So, based off appearance, go ahead. This isn't hard, ladies.
I feel like it is. I don't know.
Why
Okay,
is it? Why is it hard?
What do you improve? Like I don't know because I don't know them, so I wouldn't know.
You're literally looking right at them. One thing that you can compliment them on, and one thing they can improve on. Go ahead.
Women don't hold the other women accountable. That's basically what we're trying to prove to y'all.
I mean, we can, but I mean, I don't.
Okay, so do
Then
it.
do it.
It's not that
She
hard.
keeps looking at me. I'm getting scared.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Give her a
Yeah.
compliment.
Oh my god, now it has to be me.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. I think you're beautiful. I think you look even more beautiful with lashes.
Oh,
There we
Okay,
go.
all right. God,
Face
oh my God,
lashes,
that was
for
so hard.
sure.
Yeah, that was
That was
the
so
difficult-
fucking
most
hard.
Difficult
Thank
thing
you.
in the
Oh
world.
my God. Okay, now your turn. Go ahead. Pick one, give them a compliment, and then something they can improve on. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Can I like have as much time as she did? to
No,
think
no,
about
no, no.
it?
Just off the top of your head. Because here's the thing, ladies, you guys judge each other before
Yeah,
guys
like
do.
y'all do it off like first.
Ladies do it
appearance,
more than
bro.
men. So go ahead.
As soon as y'all saw me, judge instantly.
Go ahead.
Come on.
So complicated.
Don't worry, girl.
It's not that
Whatever you want
complicated.
to me, give it. It's
Can I
fine.
give it to you?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, no, give it to me. because
See,
you're
hold
gorgeous.
on. See, she has to give you permission for.
know.
That's the
That's
fucking
not-
problem.
no,
Why is it so difficult?
That's not a problem.
Like,
That's actually so great that
no,
like,
it's
the world's
fucking
like this
not.
today.
We're
Like,
talking about
women
being
love
honest
women.
here.
What the fuck?
We're
If my
talking about
friend-
being
If my
honest.
friend was a fat fuck, I'm telling him, bro, get in the fucking
Yes.
gym, you fat piece of
Okay,
shit.
but to me,
The
these
fuck?
aren't even ugly
No,
women.
y'all are fucking
It doesn't
dressed-
matter.
Hold on,
Dress
but would you
nice,
say
they're
that's a
pretty
person
pretty.
that you
Macarena.
don't know? Hold
Macarena.
on.
A person that I
'Cause
know.
you just
yes,
said my
yes.
friend.
If I don't know him too, I'll say the same shit. Why would I
Yes.
not though?
So you'd walk up to a stranger
Why am I
like,
gonna
yo, my
promote-
guy, you mad fat, you need to get in the gym.
Oh yeah, I don't think
I
so.
mean,
That is going to help
yeah.
him. If he's not getting fucking pussy, I can tell you.
Let me
bro,
see you walk outside and go up to a stranger and say, yo, you mad fat, get in the gym.
We'll do it
you,
after the
you
show.
want to do that shit?
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll do it after the show. All right, go ahead. Give it to her. She gave you permission.
You're beautiful. I want to see your tattoos balanced out because right now we have one.
That's
sleeve. I feel like we need
horrible.
both.
That's horrible. Give her a real.
Why?
Give her something
I have a
else.
ring pop here.
Come on. Give her something she could really improve on. There's nothing she could do about her tattoos.
But
Go ahead.
I said she should finish them out. Get the other sleeve done so that
Okay,
she's balanced out.
that's a very cheap way to go out. But okay, go ahead.
All right, I got this. I think you're very beautiful. You're also very young, and don't lose yourself in the world of modeling and photography. And
You guys are doing
promiscuity.
horrible. Give
No,
her
I think she
something
did
real.
great. That was mental. I needed to hear that.
I'm
Yeah,
From
that's
someone.
more.
You guys are
Especially
failing
'cause women
horrible.
Wait, time out. Women really.
If I told you ladies to do that to us, you guys would fucking fry us, literally.
Because we hate men.
Okay, how
Who
about
said-
this?
No, I was gonna say who
No,
said. Why
okay,
would
no.
we feel
All right,
comfortable doing it
How
to
about
you?
okay? How about this? We'll let you guys give us something, and then we'll turn around and we'll do it to you guys, and be brutally
Jesus.
fucking honest. Oh my God, it's so hard. No, do it. Ready? So give us something that
Start- you can
give
start
us a
from there.
compliment. Matter of fact, don't even give us a compliment. Just give us something that we can improve
Yeah, we
on.
can
Okay.
improve on.
So and please, ladies, like there's 35 people watching. Let's not make them wait more than fucking
Okay.
30
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Okay.
Like, come on, just be honest. Like, I
All
don't
right.
care.
So just give me a compliment, and then we'll return a favor to you guys, and then yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. We'll start off with you. Go ahead.
All right, I think you're
Speaking to the mic, go ahead.
So yeah, I caught that. I think you're really funny, but I think sometimes your message comes across too harshly and can sound a little insulting.
Don't be nice. Give it to him.
So he sounds like an
I
asshole.
told him he sounds like
You
an
sound like
asshole
a fucking
sometimes.
asshole.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
He sounds like an
See
asshole
how
All
these
right.
guys,
All right.
like,
Thank you.
get it
Thank
out,
you
let
so
it out.
fucking much. All right.
Damn.
Be brutally honest. Go ahead.
All right, with you.
Yes.
Come
Come on, just give it to me.
That His was easy.
Okay.
Because I've been,
like
listen, I've been
And
a
he
dickhead
does
the whole
pick-
time,
he
right?
picks on
See
me.
how quick it was, bro?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
He's picked on me enough, so
ahead.
that was an easy one.
It's not that hard.
Nah, it's you've been nice today, bro.
It's-
So she doesn't
no,
wanna
I
say
haven't been
shit, bro.
nice.
She
I'm
doesn't wanna
this way
say
all the
anything.
time.
She
Just-
doesn't want to say
just be honest.
anything,
All right,
bro.
chat. We're gonna get to you guys in a minute, man. I see the super chats piling up. Hold on. Go ahead.
I think you shouldn't be so quick to cut someone off as soon as they disagree.
Okay,
with you.
good job. What about him? Go ahead.
He's like quiet in the corner. What can I tell him?
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Anwar.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah, let me hear
something he can improve on.
he's like the peaceful one out there.
All right. Something he doesn't really talk much because he's working, but go ahead. Give him something he can improve on.
I got nothing over there.
She wants you, buddy.
All right, ladies.
Hit her up after the show.
These are very easy exercises, and you guys are failing horribly.
All right, you go first. And then
So, all right, we'll do it.
You seem very excited, so I think the guys. Should
Yeah,
just go.
Okay, cool. We'll go. All right, we'll let Anwar, you'll go first, bro. Go ahead.
What? I gotta.
Yes, Anwar. Yes,
yes,
Anwar.
No, fuck
God
that.
damn it, Anwar.
Anwar, I
Yo,
always
I
go
don't know.
first.
Listen,
bro.
every
I got
no,
y'all. Give me a
every
second.
show, Anwar's like, do I really have to do it?
Yeah,
Yes, bro.
Do it.
And then I'll be
Yes.
like, I'll
Do
go.
it.
Yes,
I
Anwar.
feel like I'm the only
God damn it.
motherfucker.
Guys, super chat some more. We need a fucking camera
And
for
then,
him,
bro, we do the same rating shit. Y'all sit here and lie
Yes.
too, bro. I feel like I'm the only
Anwar,
realistic
so we're gonna start
motherfucker,
off
bro.
with
Come on.
her since she was nice to you. I want you to be very evil to her, and we'll work our way around. Go ahead.
Take down that pic of you and your baby. It's a bad look.
Yeah.
Let's see. For you,
Damn,
It's
you didn't give her. You
educational.
didn't even give her a compliment, bro.
Oh.
Fuck that.
you're very nice.
Okay, you're very nice. All right, go ahead.
I love you.
Let's see. Let's see. You are also very nice. I'm talking to who? Oh, Delilah.
Yes, Delilah.
Criticism for Delilah.
Come on, bro.
I don't like red toes.
Okay, my toes are
She got red toes. No, no.
All right,
I was
Anwar,
fucking with her. Damn it.
Angelica, Anwar, go ahead.
Angelica, you were great to me as well. You're one of the first people to show up here. Thank you for being on time. But you might be a little too old for me.
How do you know her age? The
Because
fuck?
she
said
said
it-
it
you
at
said
the
it
beginning.
here.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, go ahead. What about her?
Macarena, you're dope. Fun to talk to.
Yo, just hurry up, bro.
Oh, it's not that easy, huh?
No,
It's easy for me.
Because
Easy
he's
for
the
me.
nice
one. Yes.
It's easy for me.
He's nice.
I'm gonna keep it.
I don't know
fucking very
why.
blunt when it gets to me.
but
I'm gonna go last though this time.
it's just your OnlyFans make you look kind of slutty.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, cool. So I'll go. Yeah, I think you could carry yourself a lot better if we're being honest. Your whole Instagram thing really, like, if I was your man, I wouldn't want you to post that.
That one photo.
Yes, I wouldn't
Yeah.
want your nipple out there for the world to see. I don't care. That's my fucking nipple.
Let's say,
Y'all
it's
get
Don't
lost.
put it out there.
You guys get lost
Don't-
with this nipple when
I
at the end of
don't
the
care.
day, it's an educational post.
Free the
it's about
nipple.
But
empowerment.
it's my fucking
women,
nipple.
Women are
It's
told
mine
that
and my
they-
son's nipple or
Yo, you
whatever.
know what's crazy, bro? You try to sit here and cap last time, like act like, oh, I didn't even see it, bro. Your caption is
I
free,
really,
free the nipple. You
I
saw that shit.
show-
Don't fucking
show
play
me
the game.
caption because
Don't
it
play
does
that
not
shit.
say free the
No, I
nipple.
think that's what you said on the episode.
No,
I think that's what you said.
Oh, you said
that
it on the
wasn't
episode?
me.
If I'm
I
not
did-
mistaken. No,
that-
or at least it was
wasn't
one of the
me.
girls.
It
One of the
wasn't
girls
me.
said it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I think you could have dressed better today. Yeah. Fuck, you still have big eyes. And you're just
Damn,
You
where are the
started this off-
compliments?
I'm
Y'all
gonna
really
start
got
this
so
off-
fucking
and
compliments.
honestly, like,
you started this
I-
off as something you can change. You keep telling her she has big eyes and she can just fix that.
maybe
The fuck?
what's that surgery with your eyes, bro? LASIK?
That doesn't fix the
all
eyes.
right, well,
That
all right,
doesn't-
man. We'll work something out. And then with you, yeah, I can never date you. I can never date you. Sorry, it's just the OnlyFans profession. I can never do it. What about you, guys?
You're beautiful, but I don't like that you're a slut. You're
I love that. I want
You're-
that on a shirt.
you're-
You're beautiful, but I don't like that you're slow.
you also look very good, but like you're sitting here, you're scared to tell the truth to these girls. Like you don't want to be accountable.
No, I'm
like, hold them
definitely not.
accountable.
Ask me some real questions, and I'll tell you what's
Uh,
up.
I
Delilah?
appreciate that. Okay.
Dear God, I fuck.
It's hard. I know I'm beautiful.
Yeah, y'all was talking shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm in the middle right now. He said you had red toes. Get rid of the fucking red
He
toes.
said I didn't dress
No,
good
no, no,
enough.
no.
I feel the most dressed here. I feel overdressed.
Oh yeah.
if
Listen,
anything.
No, I personally like. I don't like that you're showing like
My bro.
cleavage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're-
It matches my purse.
all right, so you're sexy, but I need white toes. The red toes done.
Okay.
Get rid of the post. And yeah, you look good. Cute.
Get rid of the post. Okay, cool. So we
You
all
know
had a
the
problem
free-
with
yeah,
post.
free to
All right,
add.
any
hate
super
that
chats, bro?
photo.
That's
Go
like
ahead.
literally the only thing I can say about you. Like I can't. There's
Let's get
it's
to
too
some of these
hard.
chats,
take
bro.
that as a
Shout out to the
compliment.
chats.
All right, shout out to Yanni for the $2 super chat.
Shout out to fucking Yanni.
Yeah, Yanni.
Rico Daddy, $20. Shout out to Eric, Anwar, and Basil, and the crew in the back. Shout out to us.
Yeah, bro, we have a whole team in the back. That's crazy.
Yanni
to
has a
Where's our boy
question.
Dom at?
Yeah, shout out to Dom as well, and Ethan.
Still more
And
OnlyFans
Josh.
questions.
Literally, give me something else about my life.
They love you tonight.
Yes, yes.
Question for Miss OnlyFans: what's the point of having an OnlyFans when we can see your Twitter for free?
That's fucking true. Did someone do their research?
Right? No, but my Twitter is
Someone
very,
did the
my
research
Twitter,
on
my
you.
Twitter is very PG. Like you will not see what you see on my
Oh my
OnlyFans.
god, someone actually did their research.
It's
Check that out.
it's the thirst traps. You know what I mean? You gotta post them
Shout out to
somewhere.
the fucking chat, bro.
My
There's a-
Instagram's pretty PG, so like
We
my
got some
Twitter
detectives
is,
out here.
No,
and
but
my
it's-
Twitter's set like 18 and over, or else you can't get in. Like
Is
no
that
kids
PG?
allowed.
That doesn't sound
That's not
PG.
Yeah, 18 and over.
My Twitter is not PG.
That's what's.
It's like PG-13.
It says, "What's the point of having an
PG-13?
OnlyFans?"
What the fuck? So 13-year-old kids are gonna watch what the
The
fuck
question
you got?
is, what's the point of having an OnlyFans when we can
Answer the
see your
question, my brother. Answer the question.
Twitter for free?
I did answer the question. I mean, like, there's girls that post like them getting fucked on Twitter and stuff, and like they
Oh, at
make
least you're not that
hella
guy.
money because they only post 20 seconds, so then people want to watch the full minute.
Gotcha.
But I don't post any of that. Like, it's literally like just cutesy, like
Twitter
"Oh,
doesn't give a fuck.
watch
huh?
my like Halloween freak month, you know, type of shit. Not like here's my vagina spritz. Fucking Twitter. No,
Bro, that's just not
Elon
even, that
Musk
shit
doesn't
doesn't
need to
even.
see that.
That shit doesn't even sound attractive.
But to people, it does. It's cringy. People like some cringy shit.
Okay. All right. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Kish. Ladies, would you let your son marry the OnlyFans chick?
Good
It's okay.
question.
Y'all have kids. I can't.
Oh
answer
no.
that.
You gotta answer that too.
If
Come
you
on.
had a son.
If you had a son, would
I'll
you
change
let?
for them. Don't worry.
Like I said, once
Boy,
you're
that's what they all
18,
say.
I can't be
The
like,
moms love
I
me.
will not allow you to. Like he can do whatever he wants.
I don't
So,
have a
like,
kid.
am I
No, my
supposed to
son would
stay
never
there?
date you.
Okay, real quick. You have a son, right?
I would not approve.
You would
No
not approve.
offense,
Okay.
no
Hey,
offense to
listen.
you.
I appreciate the
I'll take it,
honesty.
babe.
Not
Not
approve.
I appreciate the honesty. Go ahead. If you had a
Say,
son,
bro,
would you approve?
Like I was saying,
Promote
I
this
can't.
shit.
I can't tell him what to do if he's the age to get
But would you
married.
approve?
I
I
would
don't-
be like, I think you could be with a woman.
Do you
that's
not
doing
care
something
about
else with
how
her
your
Okay,
life.
thank
son
you.
and
Why is that
children
so
get
hard to
raised?
say?
It's not.
Okay. All right. What about you?
That makes no sense.
I don't have a son, but I mean, I would hope not. I don't know.
There you
I'm
go.
not in that position. I mean, I would hope not. I would want her to be
Not
carry
a-
herself good,
Yeah.
because so she could take care of my
Mhm.
kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not-
Okay. Cool. Good question. Good question. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
That's it. For
We still gotta
supers.
get to the next video, bro. Go
I wouldn't
ahead.
even let my son date an OnlyFans.
Yo, thank you.
Honestly,
There we
if
go.
I had a son, like, let's be fucking real. Like, I'd be like, all right, like, but how much money is she making? First question. Two,
I think that's
it'd
irrelevant.
be like, I'd be like, okay, but like, does she
Get
have
her.
another plan?
Get
Does
her.
she have another plan? If she doesn't have another plan and she's literally strictly an OnlyFans girl and she's giving OnlyFans thought, I'm gonna be like, no, that's cringy. But I'm not just giving OnlyFans thought. I'm giving the flavor, the adventure, the class.
You lie to yourself.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm very authentic to myself.
No.
You're lying to me.
How am I lying to you?
You're just telling me that I'm lying to myself, and that's a lie.
I don't think you're really
the
happy when you
fuck?
go to sleep at night.
I'm literally such a happy person. Like everybody in my personal life knows. Like I literally am always.
Do you self manipulate yourself?
No, that's a downfall for people. You should never manipulate yourself.
Okay. Any other chats, bro? Before we get to another video.
Yeah, King Check said, ask them the candy store / discount luxury bag analogy.
No, I'm
No.
fine. No.
Yeah.
Look, guys, Josh is in the background. If y'all donate 20 and say Josh, I'll let him come on.
Shout out to fucking Josh, bro. Yeah, if y'all want Josh to get on, let me know. All right, do me a favor. Let's get to another video, bro. Go ahead. Shout out to the ladies for finally starting becoming honest on the panel. Shout out to you guys.
I think women want to sleep around and not have any consequence for it.
Hell yeah, we do.
Yeah, instead of, taking personal accountability and being on birth control, they just want to like do whatever they want.
You say this like it's
I
a
think that's
bad
flippant.
thing.
Yeah. It almost sounds like you said.
Can I also ask, do you have any care to empower women, or is disempowering women part of?
You see how they're ganging up on her like that? Isn't that funny? And one of the girls said, "Do you have any desire to empower women?" As if like fucking everybody is empowering. But go ahead, play the rest.
You're like Steez.
To see this as shame, insult, guilt, need to be right. Okay. Why is it empowering to sleep around?
No,
Why is
what
that
I'm
empowering?
saying is like, I feel like you do like take like the
Why
way
is
you
it
speak on
disempowering?
women is very sort of like, women just don't want to do this. Women just don't have this. Women just wanted this.
Maybe I should
And I
change my
wonder
term. Maybe
why
I
you
should
have
say-
so much like hatred towards
I
women.
don't hate
Where
women.
does that root in? It
I don't
sounds
hate
like
women.
you do.
I am a woman. I
That doesn't mean you don't have
I could be
self-hate.
black and still be internalized racism.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm saying
her.
specific things that you're saying, like women don't want to work, women don't want to this, women want to sleep around. Where did you learn these belief systems from?
Because the question was why does abortion keep getting brought up? 40% of women that have had abortions have had 2 or more. 40%.
Good for
so
them.
what does that say to me? That means they're using it as a form of birth control, and they don't track the 60%.
What kind of
Like, can you let me finish? They don't
kind of
track the 60% to say who in the future has abortion. So to me, it's like why are they dying so hard for abortion? They want. I think women.
All right, cool, ladies. That was a lot right there. But what do you
That
guys
was
think
a
about that
lot.
video? I'll start off with you. Go ahead.
That was a lie. I don't even know.
Yo, who's breathing into the mic like that?
It's one of y'all at the table.
Like,
Far away from the mic.
okay, because someone's like, your whole air is going into the mic.
Yo, it had to be Anwar. He said, "Yeah, someone at the table."
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Do me a favor. Go ahead. Tell me what you think about that video.
Yeah, that video was a lie. I'm not even sure where to
Speak into
start.
the mic.
I'm not sure where to start with that video. I definitely do know women who have had multiple abortions, and at that point, it sounds more like you're being irresponsible.
But that's empowerment, though, isn't it?
No,
No, that's what women say it is.
no. I mean, if
5
I went-
abortions, you're fucking killing 5 babies. Like, that's not empowerment.
I don't think that's empowerment. I'm not gonna say that it's shameful. I would say
It
it's a little
definitely is
embarrassing
shameful. Let's
because
be
at that
honest.
point you're just not being responsible.
So if it's embarrassing,
Like,
then wouldn't
if
it be
you wanna-
shameful also?
To some women, yeah, but
Why are you sugarcoating? Just be honest. I don't want to hurt the girls at the table. No, let's just be honest.
no, I think you should be responsible if you're gonna have sex. Like,
Okay, let
be
me say something.
responsible.
Why do women always come on here trying not to offend other women? Why can't we just be honest? If you have more than 1 abortions, that's fucking shameful. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Like, I
Right?
understand accidents happen and you make a mistake. and
Okay,
you're
once
trying
is
to
an
fix it.
accident.
Once
What's
is an
twice?
accident.
Once is
Yeah,
an
once is an
accident.
accident.
Okay, so
twice
what's
is a
so
problem.
what's 3
But
times?
I know women, or I know someone who has had over 6 abortions.
I guess they were all accidents, huh?
No, that's irresponsibility
Okay,
at
so
that point. 'Cause
wouldn't
you're
that
not
be-
taking care
You're
of
still
yourself.
friends with that
either.
person?
Wouldn't that?
It's not a friend of mine. It's someone I know of.
Okay.
So isn't that
it's not a-
shameful though?
At that point, yeah.
Yeah. Why is
yeah.
6 shameful and not 3?
I think you should. If
I-
you're
I-
having 3 abortions, you're not taking care of yourself. Either you're not wearing condoms, you're not on birth control, you're not protecting yourself. At that
But
point,
why-
that's
but-
considered unsafe sex. And if you're gonna have sex, you should know the
But why do
consequences that
women
come
get
with
to have
that.
6 abortions for it to be shameful when the first one should be shameful?
First one can be an accident.
The
We
first-
just talked about this.
Well, I feel like no matter what, it's like it's shameful.
Okay,
for
so
even
okay,
the
how about this?
woman.
I have a kid, right? Let's say you have a kid and you let me babysit him, and I fucking lost a kid at fucking Disney World.
But you're dead.
I just lost a kid, but it was an accident.
You're dead.
Like, it was my responsibility to take care of that kid, right? It's your responsibility to take care of your bodies.
But that's different. Like you're bringing
It's
that
not-
kid
it-
into this world. Like you have this physical kid now. You definitely have
It
to
does-
watch
It
this
is
kid.
our
That's being an awful
responsibility to take
parent.
care of
now.
our
It's your
bodies, and
responsibilities.
That's on both
on
sides.
both
Like,
sides.
men should be wearing condoms. Women, if a
It's
man's
not on
wearing
both sides.
so you're gonna
y'all
go
don't
around
You
know
and
have
the
have
choice.
100. You
sex
have
with-
100% choice of if I get to fuck or not, unless it's grape.
Wait, you mean a man doesn't have the choice of
Speaking to the mic.
you're-
Speaking to the
if
mic.
you
Speaking
li-
to the mic.
doesn't consciously whether or not he
No, no, no,
wants
no,
to
no,
have
no.
Delilah,
sex.
Delilah, if I wanted to have sex with you right now, it's up to you. You have to say yes or no, correct? If you say no, then I can't have sex. It's 100%
But
your control.
But if we get pregnant, let's say we got pregnant with
Speaking
a
to the
child.
mic,
Hold on,
Delilah.
watch it,
We
let
got
me see
pre-
it,
I'm
let me
sorry, I
see it.
keep sitting back to see him. If we got pregnant with a child, are you telling me that it's 100% my child? We're 50-50 in this situation. We're both pregnant at the end of the day with this child.
Okay, but who has to go through the pregnancy?
Why weren't you wearing a condom?
Who? Okay, who has to go through the pregnancy?
Sometimes condoms break, so you can't
Wait,
always
wait, wait,
argue
hold on.
That's different.
Okay,
that's
who-
different. But when
Delilah,
when you're getting pregnant,
Who goes through the pregnancy?
the woman does.
Okay, so then wouldn't it naturally fall upon you to be more responsible than a guy? Especially since you're the one that's literally.
I mean, he's the one that's gonna have to be paying for the kid at the end of the day.
You gotta pay for it too.
Well, yeah, but as far as like child support goes, and men are always trying to evade that and everything. If you don't want to pay that, then make sure you wrap it up because it's half your kid.
You decide who has sex, so you decide if a guy fucks you without a condom or not.
Yeah, no, exactly, and that's why I think safe sex is extremely.
Okay, but you
important.
guys are going away from the whole responsibility that like women decide.
Yes. So you're
Why are you
completely
sleeping with women
accountable.
without condoms?
Okay, if a guy wants to have
Why
sex
are
with you,
fucking a guy with no condom?
I'm
Why
not
are you
doing
fucking
that.
a guy?
I understand that.
if you
Okay,
don't
but
wanna-
we're speaking in general.
Every time you have sex with a guy, there's a possibility that you get pregnant. So
100%,
why would you
and I agree
even?
with
So why would you even have sex with a guy? So you need to take accountability because already there's a probability that you could get a kid, and you understand that. So
And
you
I
need to take
absolutely
100%
agree with you
accountability for
on
that.
that.
Mike.
Speaking to the mic, please.
I absolutely agree with
Speak
you on that.
into
But
the
I'm
mic.
asking you why you're not wearing a condom.
Why aren't you making him wear a condom?
I will. I will.
It's not
Okay.
you.
No
It's
shame.
you.
In general,
in
in general.
I can't
You're
speak-
speaking about your personal experience. I'm talking about in general.
I
Women-
can't speak for the women who.
You can.
who
You
don't
should. Just be
make-
honest. Why do you think women aren't making men wear condoms?
I think you should ask someone else that
Okay.
because I'm.
Why
a
do you
strict
think
condom
that
rule here.
women aren't making men wear condoms?
I think the last thing that a woman should do is put her sexual health and risk in the hands of a man because they are not to be trusted all the time. So if you aren't carrying your own form of contraception, you are at the end of the day putting yourself at risk because of the irresponsibility and the mindset that you guys have right now that it's
you didn't
not
answer my
completely
question.
your responsibility because it's my decision to decide whether I have sex with a man with a condom. So yes, I would promote to every woman out there who is having sex, please carry your own contraception because we can't rely on men clearly to decide to wrap it up because it's not there.
Okay, what about this, Delilah? What if you're about to have sex with a guy and he doesn't have a condom? What about just saying,
I would
you know
say
what?
no, you know what? I
Thank
don't want to
you.
get pregnant.
Why is
No,
that
I
so
made
hard?
Yeah, that's not
Why
hard
is
at
that so
all.
fucking
Not
hard?
at all.
Okay.
Not hard at
What
all.
about you? What do you think about that? Girl, you had all this time to think.
I
Go
know.
ahead.
Hold on, wait. Ask me the question again. I'm
She always
sorry.
has to clear her
I got
throat.
caught up.
All right. What do you think about that?
About what?
Really? Did you just miss the whole?
So here's my thing on it.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to my body count. I've only been with 4 people my whole life, so I've always
Okay.
had that risk of getting pregnant. Of course, I have 2 kids, but I think it's very irresponsible if you're sleeping with multiple people and you get pregnant. It's you got to be accountable for it because, like you said, when you're in the heat of the moment, nobody's like. I mean, a lot of the times, let's say you're drunk. Some people don't think, oh, I need a condom. Do you have a condom?
Yeah.
You just gonna fuck.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, are you gonna remember that you nutted? The next
Yeah.
day, it's like, and if you take a plan B, is it gonna work? That shit's
Yeah.
not 100%.
Man, I hardcore disagree because there's no
just-
condom. I'm like, count me out.
Yeah.
That's why I don't fuck
Okay, but then
people.
again, like I said, you're the minority when it comes to that, right? Me personally, I'm not gonna have unprotected sex unless I'm saying, you know what, if I get this girl pregnant, I actually wouldn't mind getting her pregnant.
Exactly.
That's the only time I do it.
So that's
Other
a
than that,
responsible
condom for
decision.
sure.
That's a responsible decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin, so like if I
I
have
wanna
sex,
hear-
then like I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna-
okay.
You
I wanna
speak
he-
like a virgin, babe. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
'cause
you
I am.
definitely
I want to
do.
hear from his
Because I am.
OnlyFans. What do you think about that video?
I don't know why you think I'm joking. I'm dead ass.
Wait, what? Like about the abortions thing?
No, just the whole video about like first of all, nobody touched on the fact that they were shaming that girl. She's literally like everyone was getting on her because and they
She
even
had the different opinion.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
And
it's wrong.
She
that
she's
just
she's
'cause her
just saying
opinion's different.
the only thing she said was, "Hey, I don't think it's okay to be sleeping around." They're like, "But why do you hate women?" What do you mean? She didn't say she hated. She's a woman herself.
She's looking
This
out
is
for
the
them.
same woman from the previous video.
Oh yeah, her name's
So-
Pearlythings. Shout out to her.
Could some people maybe have seen her previous content? And
I don't
just
know. I mean,
form that
I'm not
opinion?
gonna sit here and think about those little details because
enough,
I
fair
don't know.
enough.
But in general, I just think it's messed up that and this happens a lot. Women come here all the time and they start empowering themselves. I said something about the people that sit in that chair. They always come here and they say the same things. Oh, I'm not gonna be a slut, but yeah, you go ahead, girl, do your thing. I see it happen all the time. This is why you have to be nice before you say something to these girls. You guys can't keep each other
Well,
accountable.
not really, because I actually, before we even talked about this subject, I did speak with him about it. And I told him I don't promote it, but I feel like if somebody is gonna be having thotty, you know what I'm saying, vibes, do that shit on the low. Like, you don't have to promote it. You don't have to. You don't. I could sleep with 100 people, but you don't gotta know about it. I'm not gonna tell you that I'm sleeping with 100 people. I can do whatever I want to do on the low.
Okay.
But
I feel like it's hard to like blatantly disrespect somebody because like I don't
Why
know.
not?
In Miami, like we all got to walk to the car after this. Like I'm not
Bro,
trying to get
it's
my
nothing
shit
gonna
rocked in the
happen.
parking lot.
wait.
Like that's how I feel
Shit.
personally.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say here because I don't know if I.
No. Just be honest. All right. How about this?
We're all
From
friends
now
here.
from now on, first of all, everybody before the show, we were all cool with each other.
Yeah.
After the show, we're all
Let's
gonna be
go
cool with each
cool.
other.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, I don't give a
Let's
fuck.
let's
like,
be
this-
honest with each other.
Yeah, let's keep
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Miss OnlyFans, what do you think about that? The whole video.
I mean,
Speaking
like
to
with
the
the whole oh my goodness, I was on my way there.
Okay.
I feel like with like the whole like abortion thing, I mean, as like the class, like as the person that you guys are calling like the slut or whatever. Let
Own it, girl.
Let me just say,
Own
I
it.
think that if you have more than one abortion, there's a problem. Like, I'm sorry, but like an accident can happen, and I'm so pro-choice, and I
Okay.
feel like sometimes people should not be mothers, and like sometimes it's also the responsibility to find out, like, are you able to be a mother right now? Because if not, you should definitely, what she said, carry your own condoms, because these men are boys. I'm sorry, there's more boys than men on this planet right now.
Okay.
And
Facts.
you should definitely carry those condoms. You should definitely have plan B backed up, because they're like threatening to take that away too. You should have all these like backups. Trust
Okay.
me.
It's also like health.
Shout out to you.
You don't know what like a man might be having or something like that. So like keep your own condoms.
How about-
and get tested all the time.
Yeah,
get
get tested.
tested after
ladies-
every single partner.
I was about to say, why is it that you guys are only talking about condoms for pregnancies? Like, guys are carrying fucking diseases out here.
Yeah, that's why I said
How about that?
Because we were talking about abortion, we weren't talking about STDs.
Okay. Before we move on to the next fucking question, yes or no? Do you think abortions are murder? Yes or no?
I mean,
Just yes or no?
yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Shout out to you guys. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a super chat from Yanni. Miss OnlyFans, what else do you do for work? And do you think $11 side hustle is worth being a P-star on your own OnlyFans? You have over 100 posts and only 600 likes, so it can't be doing that
They're
great.
doing their research.
Because
Right.
that's the thing. It's not.
Okay, here, I'll say this. The chat is fucking undefeated, guys. Because there was a girl that came in here one time. She was like, "Oh, I'm a virgin," and then a guy was like, "No, you're not. This is your address right here. We fucked last night." And like, so don't come on here and lie, because the chat will do their research.
Yeah, hold on, because you just sat up here and lied too. You just said your Twitter is PG. Your Twitter is not no PG.
Whoa, my man's doing fucking.
He's doing his own research
Yeah.
over here.
I said it's PG-13.
You just try to sit here and fucking cap.
PG-13.
It's PG-13. I said that.
All right.
Basil going?
No, bro.
Yo,
Bro, what the fuck? Bro. Bro.
I'm gonna sit up on here and just fucking
That-
like your shit is
That is like
PG,
clickbait.
bro.
Like, little
Bro,
do you know,
watch-
under that
All right.
OnlyFans sign, I am wearing underwear.
All right.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, watch us
You
get
gotta
a
get
fucking
them. You
strike
gotta
over
get
this
them to
shit.
click. It's like clickbait. Like, you guys are gonna put some like
wild.
awful shit as your clickbait.
That's
It's the
fucking
same thing.
wild, bro.
Wait, what was the question? I just got distracted.
I don't even want to know what the clickbait for this episode is going to be.
No, I'm more so just thinking about like being like having a strike on YouTube. I don't think you should have shown that to the fucking.
Nah, you
chat.
can't see nothing on it.
You can't see anything. It's
I wasn't able to see it.
It was
Okay.
covered. It's blurry.
All I
It was a
saw
little
was like
blurry.
a bending
Ain't
over
fucking
thing.
PG.
God
It's
damn.
me with the angle.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Okay. All right, cool. Go ahead and answer that question.
Wait, what
though.
was the question again? I'm so sorry.
Read it again, Anwar.
Oh, wait.
what
Shout out
else?
to the fucking chat.
What else do you do for work?
You have over 100 posts and only 600 likes. Okay, wait. So talking about that, OnlyFans is not Instagram. Men are not like fucking on OnlyFans. Like, I'm gonna like these pictures. I'm gonna like these pictures. No,
Into the
the
mic.
men are messaging you. Okay, that's where you make your money, from your messages. These men are like, can you dip your toes in cum for $1,000? There's your bank. It doesn't matter. I've seen girls that only have 20 loyal people on their OnlyFans, and they're literally racking in $5,000 a month extra. So it doesn't really matter. It like. and $11 side hustle. I don't know if you mean that by like my OnlyFans or what else I do, but no, my other side hustle pays everything I need. You know what I mean?
So you
Okay.
actually use this as like a business plan.
My OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, that one's like my side hustle. I don't know if he's talking about like my side hustle.
What do you
being
actually
my
do?
real
Like, what's your
job. I'm a
actual-
server.
Okay.
I'm a people person.
You actually like fuck with it for what, like, what reasons? Like, you like seeing other people's perspectives. What is it that you like about being a server?
I don't know. It's just like a very me thing. Like, if I was in the server, I'd be a talk show host. I'd be this. I'd be that. You know what I mean? Like something with like a voice. You're saucing people for money. I feel like I've always been a people person, and like if you got the sauce, like server is like a restaurant stripper. I would say like you are going up to the person, you're creating this whole experience for them, and then they're gonna tip you based upon that.
I'm a cocktail waitress, and I would not like to claim us to be restaurant strippers.
It really is like that. Like you can also get stuck in the restaurant industry
Just because you're
it's such
talking to
fast
someone
money.
and like picking their brain does not mean that you're their
No.
personal
No,
stripper.
but that's no. I'm using it metaphorically. I'm not saying you're actually a fucking stripper.
No, we're like an entertainer, a
Yeah,
personal
no, but I'm
entertainer.
saying like you can also get stuck in the restaurant industry because just like any fast money, you can like get warped in that. You know what I mean? You're like, oh my god, I'm making these thousands of dollars each week. Like I'm gonna get stuck in this. You don't want to get stuck in this. You want to get out of that.
You can't get stuck in it. It has an expiration date. It's just like how modeling.
There's
like
no
how
expiration
you
date
have to do
for
it
serving.
fast.
Let me tell you, I've had coworkers that have been rotting on their feet.
But like past
Okay.
30
That's
years
sad.
old, you're not gonna make the money that
Yeah,
you that
that's
you've
just
made
not-
in the
it's
beginning.
not smart. Yeah.
You're not gonna make over $1,000.
People, some people make it. People make it like
at that age is what I'm saying.
No, people do. It depends on what restaurant you work at. Literally, I've had 80-year-olds make $2,000 each week, and it's simply because
Yeah,
they've been
two
there
of
for
them.
so long that they created a career out of that, and they have those regular customers always request
Exceptions to the rule.
that.
Okay, cool. Do me a favor, Anwar. Let's get to some other chats, bro.
All right, David Jones. To answer Eric, men are ATMs for child support.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Any
that's
other
it for
ones?
supers.
All right, cool,
If
cool.
women are deciding to have a bunch of children out of wedlock, so like then yeah, you can make that statement. But it's if they're deciding to have that many children and get that check.
Okay.
We got one more.
Go ahead.
Kish says, even if you minimize your body count, smart men will know you're lying. They can tell with your behavior, experiences, and mannerisms. Simple men won't know.
That's actually a really good one right there. Ladies, do you think that men can tell how experienced you are based off how you have sex with them? Yes or no? We'll start off with Miss OnlyFans. Go ahead.
I don't know how to answer that. Like they're not assuming I'm a fucking slut. They're
It's
just
just a
like,
yes
I
or
know how
no.
to fuck.
Okay, based
So-
off that, do you think that men can tell if you've had a lot of men?
Yes.
You said no?
No.
Okay, what about you?
100%.
Okay, what about you?
Um,
Speaking to the mic.
I'm sorry, my back was hurting.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's an innate thing, like sexual chemistry. You're either like born with it or you're not. Cause like
Yes or no?
so no.
No? What about you?
Yes.
Okay, for the ladies that said yes, can you please elaborate on that? We'll start off with you. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there. If you've never sucked a penis before and you go to suck it,
Yes.
But are you
Like,
saying that you think you're not
you've
good
seen
at
that
sex?
tick- hold on,
you know
hold on,
I'm
hold
not
on, hold
for
on.
men?
I'm talking about like when you first sucked dick. Were you a fucking porn star? No, you
No, but
weren't.
that's-
No,
you
yeah,
that's
you
the
have to
thing.
get practice.
But you still
like,
think you got
are you
it in
gonna
the
use 2 hands? Are you
bedroom?
gonna use one hand? Are you gonna fucking use your throat? Am I gonna suck the tip? Like
Just guess.
you go with
No,
experience,
definitely.
like what motherfuckers like and what perfects you as a good dick
But
sucker.
I'm sure you're still a
Angelica's
baddie in the
coming out. I
bedroom.
see
No,
it.
I'm like, I mean, that's just reality of
No,
it. Like
that's
if
a
I
good
make
point,
it-
especially sucking dick. That's a
a
good point.
church person, would you think they know how to suck as good as dick as a
No,
stripper?
I'm saying like
No,
having
ma'am.
sex. I'm sure you're great in bed, even though you have a
No, but
small
I'm saying
body
my
count.
first time, I don't think I was
Yeah,
great
no
compared
one
to my
was.
fourth
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
No,
Okay,
like
yeah,
you grow with
for sure.
experience.
For
No,
sure.
100%.
All right.
Like,
What about you?
I'm with Angelica.
Okay. Tilt the mic a little bit more towards you. You said you're with Angelica?
Yeah.
Can
I'm
you
with
elaborate on
Angelica.
that, please?
I think the more experienced you come off, the easier it is to assume that you've have a lot of experience because you're not born with these traits. You learn as you go.
Mm-hmm. All right. For the ladies that said no, can you elaborate on that, please?
That's what I'm saying. I feel
Speaking
like
to
you,
the mic,
I
go
feel
ahead.
like you are kind of born with it. Like you either have that.
You're not fucking born.
I mean, how she's
with the
saying you
fucking
can't like
dick.
suck dick like a porn star.
Yes.
Then obviously those statements, but like you're either like you're a sexual prowess, you have that in your emotion, and when you do get down to the moment, maybe not the first time you decide to have to do it, but like you know, in a couple experiences, let's say you have a lot of sex with one of your partners, sometimes it'll come out of you whether you are sexual prowess or you're not. It's something that's innate and you either have it or you don't. Because I don't think, I'm sure the more you rack up the body counts, you learn your little special tricks and tips and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, I think there's some women that probably perform better quicker just because they have it in them to perform that way. I don't think it should have anything to do with your
but
body
I think
count.
they're talking about the first time. Like, if the first time I fuck a guy, is he gonna know that this was my first time sucking?
Yes.
Or if I've been sucking?
So you're
dick?
saying
That's
that
exactly
if
what I'm
it's
talking
bad
about.
in
For
the
sure.
bedroom, then he's gonna assume you haven't been with a lot of
Absolutely.
people.
If you slob on the knob and you suck that dick, like you've been fucking.
I feel like that's unfortunate. I
your
would hope that my
asshole's
man
wet,
was like,
you're
yeah,
gonna be
that was
sucking dick forever.
amazing. And it was
like, I mean,
we're talking about sucking dick though, but I'm saying like
that's the best example I
if
can
you sleep
give.
with someone, I would hope and pray that they're not thinking, damn, this girl has no idea what she's doing because
Guys actually like that.
Yeah, I want that. I want an innocent girl.
Guys actually like that because now I can teach you shit.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
What about you? You said no.
Okay, so I actually have a story time for this one because
Okay.
like
Time.
my because okay, the guy that took my virginity, right?
Shout out to him.
Listen, I never watched porn in my life up to this point. I never sucked a dick. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. Probably the most like exposure I got was watching the fucking Notebook, and I'm sure Ryan Gosling wasn't teaching much, but I had sex for the first time and I was just faking it till I made it, you know what I mean? Whatever the fuck was working.
Okay.
And he thought I lied. He thought that I was not a virgin because he said
That's
that
cap.
I felt super tight, but I was so experienced, like a porn star. And I'm like, and that's why he thought I was
Was he
lying.
a
But had
virgin?
blood on his fucking dick. So like,
Was
what
he
the
a
fuck
virgin?
happened?
Was he a virgin?
He was not.
Okay. Because
Like sounds like it because I feel like as a guy, you know.
guys know. Typically, guys know.
I feel like that's the thing though.
Unless he's not getting
some women
sex.
are always more like sexually advanced. Like some women are like, you know, they're ready to be freaky no matter what. Like
No,
to
it doesn't. I don't
themselves,
believe
to
that.
the
I don't.
power
I
of
don't believe.
sensuality. Yeah,
no,
like some girls are more sensual.
I don't
than
believe that the
others.
first time when you lost your virginity that you would just like that. I don't.
No,
believe
I
that.
agree with that. I agree with that. We
let me
all have
tell
our
you-
moment of like
let-
not knowing what the
let
hell's
me tell
going
you,
on.
Yes.
the first time that I lost my virginity, I was so freaking comfortable, and I know that
Yes,
other
but
girls
you
are.
weren't fucking like you are now, probably. Like you were still a virgin. Like you were
I'm
still.
not gonna give you the graphics.
No, what I'm
but
saying is you. But like
I was getting it down on the first time.
Naturally, you were.
What?
Were you? Never mind.
I
Fuck,
wish
don't
I
wanna get
wish
in
the guy
trouble.
that took my virginity was on here to like.
Yeah, call him right now.
I don't know where the motherfucker
Oh,
is
okay.
actually.
All right. That was 50 bodies ago. Okay. Any chat? Go ahead.
No, we're out of supers.
All right, guys. If you have any questions for the ladies, go ahead and super chat them if you want to touch on any topics. We have one more video, right? Before we get to that video, bro, actually, let's play the video first and then I'll ask the question. Go ahead. Shout out to the fucking chat. This is a good video right here.
If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. Girls with no fathers in the home have lower self-esteem. No father families more likely to be victims of abuse, especially with single mothers. Children with high BMI more often come from fatherless homes. Here's something: fathers have the fittest children. That was really interesting to me. The more opportunities a child has to interact with biological father, the less likely they are to commit a crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are incarcerated, the population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father.
All right, ladies, that was a lot right there. And I really hope you guys were paying attention. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. We'll start off with you since you are a single mother, right?
I'm a single
Okay,
mother.
cool. What do you think
and
about that?
No father.
Those were some statistics right there, right?
Yes. I think without obviously
Shout out to Josh, by the way.
fact. What's up, Josh? Without fact checking these statistics, I think that those are probably pretty accurate.
You think she's up there lying in front of all those people?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I wish she was a little more confident in the way that she spoke in her message and her
seemed like
body
she had
language.
some like mental.
Yeah, she was
disability.
just like she then seemed very confident in herself, and that's okay because we all get stage fright, or many people get stage fright. But I do believe having a strong, healthy father figure in the home is vital.
Okay. What do you think about that?
I think it's extremely important. I have a great relationship with my father. He's always been there throughout my life. And I even told him that I was coming on this podcast today, and he like wished me the best of luck. He was so excited for me. And
Shout
like,
out to him.
Yeah, go
Shout out
dad.
to
But yeah,
your
he's
dad.
been there with me every step of the way. He supports everything I do, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I
Okay.
love having him in my life.
What about you? Did you have a healthy relationship with your father?
No,
No. Okay.
no. I guess up until a certain point, he walked out on me when I was 15.
Gotcha.
It wasn't like I was early on. I remember the Christmas before he walked out. I had just woken up. I walked out into the living room and my hair was, bedhead, whatever, off to
Okay.
the side. And he looked at me and he was like, "Hey, go fix your hair. You look like your mother right now and I can't stand to see you." And he just grew to resent me because I resemble my mom.
Okay. Yeah, I
heavily.
don't like when parents do that. What about you? What did you think about that video and the statistics?
Oh, I 100% agree.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Did you have a healthy
I feel
relationship
like
with your dad?
Not the healthiest relationship, but even with my kids now, I feel like my daughters sometimes have self-esteem problems because their dad doesn't encourage them like, "Oh, you're beautiful. This is what you deserve. This is how a guy needs to treat you." I feel like if they saw me being treated the way I deserve to be treated, or they're showing you what you should be treated as a woman, their self-esteem wouldn't be as low, especially because they're going through middle school, that puberty age.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very important thing for a father figure to be around.
All right, Miss Onlyfans. What about you? What did you think about that video?
I feel like we live in a new age, you know what I mean, where the mom can take the place of being both the mom and dad, because I feel like women right now they're like, I'm like a boss type shit. I can do this shit on
This
my
is
own,
why
which
you
is
have
true. But no,
OnlyFans.
wait,
This
no,
is
no.
why
But
you
this
have
is the thing. This is
OnlyFans.
the thing. I do strongly believe that if you have a strong father figure, it'll definitely benefit you in life. I have met some sick motherfuckers because they have no dad to show them their place. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let me ask you a
And
question.
no
You
mom.
said you think women can take the place of a mom and a dad.
Yes.
So do you think the fathers can take the place of a mom and a father too?
Yes.
Okay. Josh, what did you think about that video, homie?
I actually didn't hear any of it. So
Oh, you were
like
transitioning?
walking. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Question for the ladies. Do you think that a mom or a dad could raise a better child? We start off with you. Go ahead. Be honest, please. Don't think too hard. Mother? Okay. Is that a feeling thing or is that just experience? Okay. What about you?
Does it have to be one or the other?
It has to be one or the other. It can't be both.
I was gonna say.
Speaking to the mic.
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say it has everything to do with like the character of either the man or the woman that had the child. But at the end of the day, I would say mom, because of maternal instincts, because we carried the child, so it's just in us to like look after it a certain
My
way.
mom did a way better job than my father ever could.
Really?
She was way more a man than he could ever be.
Really? Okay. What about you?
That's a tough question. And I say that because there's some men that were raised by really good women that I feel like would do a better job raising
Yeah.
their child than a
Hold on, give me a second. Anwar, can you do me a favor, bro, and pull up the stats after they finish talking, just so we can kind of school them a little bit. Go ahead. What were you saying?
But anyways, I just feel like it's how you were raised, because some mothers weren't raised as good than men were. I don't know. It's really tough. Because I've met some men that do a way better job raising their kids than the child's mother.
Okay. All right.
So
cool. What about you, Macarena?
I would say the mom for sure.
Okay. So all of you guys are choosing mom. Does that have anything to do with the fact that you guys are all women?
No,
Probably.
Personal experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Real quick, Josh, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, other than in the very like infancy stage, obviously like breastfeeding, stuff like that, I would say a father personally. On a balance of probabilities, I would say a father.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. Anwar, can you go ahead and pull up the stats, bro? Go ahead, bro.
All right. The fatherless home generation. 60% of youth self-deletions are from fatherless homes, 5 times the average. 90% of all homeless and runaway children are from fatherless homes, 32 times the average. 80% of rapists with anger problems come from fatherless homes, 14 times the average. Daughters of single parents without a father involved are 53% more likely to marry as teenagers, 711% more likely to have children as teenagers, and 164% more likely to have premarital birth, and 92% more likely to get divorced themselves. Adolescent girls raised in a 2-parent home with involved fathers are significantly less likely to be sexually active than girls raised without an involved father.
All right. Thanks for that, bro. Real quick, we'll start off with you. What do you think about those stats?
I was gonna say, isn't that just highlighting how many men
Go
are
ahead,
like
speak into the mic, please.
Isn't that just highlighting how many men are walking away from their responsibility as a parent? It's not necessarily saying that the woman is doing the bad job. It's just saying that when men leave, so many things go wrong. And maybe if they stood up and like took their place in the household, all of this wouldn't be happening for youth. I don't think it's necessarily about how the mom is
But
like
it's not.
raising
That's not
them
always the
properly.
case, though. That's not always the case. There are a lot of cases where men walk away. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. They're
I
saying
never met my
fatherless
father, but there's
homes.
also situations where parents, they split up and the courts always appoint the kids to the mother.
Okay,
There's
I
a
will
lot
agree
of
with that.
different situations. You can't just think about like one situation.
Most
right?
definitely divorce is a thing I wasn't thinking of. I'm saying like where that's just to me is highlighting where if men walk away,
Speak into the mic, go
more
ahead.
things could go wrong for the child. But I could see where if the woman initiated the divorce and now the man isn't in their life anymore, that would be falling on her
Do
shoulders.
you know what percentage of divorces are initiated by women?
I saw that was a stat that was coming up. So school me, let me know.
It's around 70%.
It's because men are cheaters.
Yeah.
So women
always on the
decide to
men, right?
walk away.
It's always on the men. That's amazing. What'd you think about those stats?
I mean, I can see it. I can agree with it. I mean, it makes total complete sense. Like if the father's not in the home, there's no, what's the proper word?
Structure.
There you go.
Okay.
You know,
Discipline. Shout out to Anwar.
there's no discipline in there, you know? So you're more likely to respect your father than you are your mother.
Okay. But don't you guys feel like since you guys are nice to your kids that they'd probably end up being better kids?
No, discipline is essential.
Really?
Yeah.
So
for
who
sure.
has more discipline generally?
I think a father is a disciplinarian. He was in my whole household at least, and that is a very
But you
important
chose
role.
moms.
I was just saying, coming from a standpoint like how he was saying, if you have like a young infant, I think a mom would be a
Well,
little
we're talking
bit more
about raising kids.
maternal.
We're not talking about
Then that at the end of the day totally has everything to do with how she said some men are raised by beautiful people and they have all of the instincts to be a good parent, and it could totally come down to the father raising a
So
child
if there was
better.
like the perfect mother and then the perfect father, who do you think would have the better outcome with male and female like kids?
So complicated.
Do me a favor. Type.
If there was a
Put
perfect mother and
the.
perfect father,
Yeah, 'cause I keep turning. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Raising it together.
Singly. No, not.
Okay, I like the way Josh put it. So if there was a perfect mother and a perfect father, who do you guys think that would raise the better kid?
I think the mother for sure. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes moms fail to take the place of the dad that's missing. And I feel like if you plan on raising a kid and putting him on this planet, you better hope that even if your baby daddy leaves, you have the maternal instincts and you're ready to go and give that kid everything he needs to grow up into a better human. Because if not, then that's just like, okay, now you're just proving it that like you would need a baby daddy. And I feel like you don't need a baby daddy if you put more, I guess, effort into it.
Okay.
My ex, for example, not my current ex, we love you. But anyways, my really bad ex, he had no freaking father. And let me tell you, his mom would just hookah and go club every freaking week.
That's
so
most women.
obviously he's not gonna have a woman to like teach him how to be a man. And I know damn well if I had a kid, I would put him in his place. You're not treating no woman wrong.
How many
You're
exes
doing
do you
right.
have?
A lot.
How many exes do you have?
How many cards you got? A lot.
How many exes do you have?
Not even that many. Like I'd say like 4, 3.
And did she say she had one body?
Yeah, one body.
One body.
Yes.
So you didn't sleep with all your exes?
No.
She's
Okay.
fucking lying. All right, someone in the chat, go ahead and
That's a
expose her,
fucking
bro.
lie.
Start naming her exes, man.
That's funny.
Okay,
Hold on,
cool.
real quick comment from Jose. He said the woman is choosing who to sleep with. Women pick the cheaters. They don't do background checks.
Yeah, that's true. I always find it amazing how women come here and complain about men, and guess who's raising these men? Single fucking mothers. Isn't that shit fucking amazing? You guys sit here and complain about the same fucking men that you raise.
Because some moms don't put their kids
No,
in their
most
place,
fucking
like-
moms don't put kids in their
And
place.
also, like, you know,
Speaking to the
I'm
mic.
sorry, but to both sides of parents, like parents are so freaking clueless on what you're doing. Like I know my parents did not know I was going out of the window at 5 a.m. going to the club. You know what I mean? Like they did not know. So I feel like
With one body.
it's the fault of both parents. Like you got to be more involved in your children's life to
One
be able to
body.
like get this going.
One body sneaking out the window.
If
at
I
5
see
a.m.
I see my son bring one girl home and then bring another girl home, I'm gonna be like, sir, excuse me, like what are you doing?
But you can't just like stand up
Nah, he's a
when
G.
you start to see him like cheating. It's like coming from a standpoint when they're like 10 years old before they're sexually active. Like the only thing that you wouldn't only want to be speaking up on the fact that you see him cheating on his girlfriend.
No,
Like
definitely not. But like you could say like, oh, like if they're growing up, you could like put your kid and tell him like, hey, like there is this risk that like you're cheating on these women, you're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna hurt her, you're gonna hurt your possible future kid, you're gonna hurt future relationships. You know what I mean? Like if you create a cheater is always a cheater. I'll say that.
Would you say that your parents being not as responsible for you as they should have been? Let's be honest. Would you say that they had a big role in you kind of becoming promiscuous and doing OnlyFans, etc.?
My parents are very accepting. They're very loving.
Oh, they're so
very
accepting.
loving. Like I mean,
those are the same type of parents that allow their kids to change genders. Those are horrible parents.
You think it's different conversation?
That's a whole other conversation.
Those
we're
are
not going to get
horrible
into
parents.
today. But I just feel like my parents were loving. Like why wouldn't you?
Did
you come from a non-loving home? Like you wouldn't want to come from a
okay,
loving
first
home?
of all, you don't know about me.
Yeah,
Number
but
one.
no, you're saying that those are the worst type of parents, the loving ones.
I never met my father. Number one, my mom gave me up when I was a kid. But if I had parents, I wouldn't have minded them being strict with me, because I think that that's what you do when you care about your
My
kids.
parents were strict but loving.
Did you have
don't
adoptive
to-
parents?
No,
I'm
I
sorry,
grew
I
up
didn't mean
in
to interrupt.
group homes.
Okay.
But the point is that if you love your kid, you're gonna be tough on your kid. All this being accepting shit, all this being nice, that allows kids to grow. Yes, I'm telling you, this is why we have such a fucked up society nowadays.
No, but I'm not saying that
You
they're
have
loving.
you have
in a way
you
like
have
that.
10-year-old kids going on Ellen talking about I was born gay. No, you weren't. You weren't fucking born gay. You're 10. You don't know what the fuck you want to eat today. You don't know what the fuck you want to wear. You know what I mean? You're 10 years old. And I think society's doing a fucked up job of allowing people to, do whatever they want, which is exactly what your parents did, which is no offense to you, why you are living the way you're living.
No, my parents were very much like, you're not gonna go have sex out here until then. My mom was
But they let you do it.
No, my mom was very like taking care of me in the sense of like she would allow that open conversation if I was open enough to be like, hey mom, I just lost my virginity. Can I get on birth control? Can we do this? You know what I mean? Like my parents would definitely put me in my place being like, you can't fucking do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. It does not mean that parents
But you
can't be
still did
strict
it.
and not loving.
You still did it though. You just said you snuck out your house at 5 a.m.
But did my mom eventually
if your
find out
dad-
and
if your
whip
dad-
my ass?
if-
Hell
if-
yeah, she did. Like
Yeah,
what?
but if your dad, no, and don't take offense to it, but if your dad was like a real man, you wouldn't have been sneaking out your fucking house at 5 a.m. My daughter would never sneak out the fucking house at 5
I
a.m.
knew not to
Kids are
sneak out my
smart.
house. I
A
knew
real
I walked
man-
out that window, I get my
yes.
ass beat as soon as I
A
got
man
home.
who's
Well,
in
not
charge of his
that,
house,
but
you're gonna fucking respect his
my
house.
dad
You're
just
not
had
gonna
to
sneak
look
out.
at me a certain way.
Kids
He
are
never put his
smart.
hands on
Kids
me.
are smart. I
Your
lived in a
dad was weak.
one-story
Let's be
home.
honest.
It's
Your
not
dad
that
was
hard
weak.
to go out the window. I'm sorry. Like my
But
dad
you would have never done it if
But
you
strict
had. If you
parents
had,
raise
if you-
sneaky
right.
children.
my,
I'm
If you had
my
a
dad
strong
was
father, you
scary.
would've
When I
never
got
done it.
caught sneaking out,
Not scary enough, I guess. Like,
everything gone. You know what I
Sometimes
mean?
they
my
just
daughter
have to
sneaks
look
out,
at
she's
you.
not coming home because she doesn't have a
She's
home to
not,
come back
bro.
to.
She's
It's that
not.
simple. And when you know that, and when your father instills that in you, and there's structure and discipline, you wouldn't do the shit you're doing. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Oh, Josh, tilt the mic a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you agree with what he just said?
But what? I didn't. Sorry.
You didn't hear what he said?
It just went right over her head, went
Yeah.
in one ear out the other, because she doesn't know how to be taught like that. She
He
doesn't
said
understand it.
something
Never
like oh, me climbing out the window. If I had a dad, I wouldn't do that stuff.
No, he was
No, no, no.
seconding
If you had
my
a strong
opinion where
father
like
figure.
if your dad just looks at you a certain way and you know I better not break these rules, that like doesn't necessarily have to be them punishing you once the rule is broken, but sometimes you just know this rule is to not be broken because God forbid.
Yes.
No, I knew not to sneak out of that
But
damn
you still
window.
did
But
it.
girls, but I mean,
But
like,
you
kids,
still fucking did it.
Kids are rebellious. Like kids are
Okay,
rebellious.
here's the thing.
You can't act like you never did anything
it's
bad
your
when you were a kid.
it's your job as a kid to be rebellious, and it's my job to beat the fuck out of you when
And
you
I
come
did
home.
get beat the fuck
Okay,
out
but
of,
clearly
like,
not good enough.
That's not the answer either. You
No,
can't
that is
say
the
that.
fucking
Corporal
answer. I don't give a
punishment's never
fuck
the
what
answer.
society thinks or what school. I heard about like this one kid who went to school and told that like his mom spanked him, and then the cops showed up. I'd spank the fuck out of my kid in front of the cops. Like I don't give a fuck. It's my fucking kid. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna fucking like kill them. You know what I mean? But like, no, that's my fucking kid. It's my job. So that's just how I feel about that. And I feel like if fathers were taking responsibilities, if they were, being actual father figures, then their daughters wouldn't be out here sleeping with everybody.
And the thing is, when you're a man deserving of respect, you don't have to succumb to violence in any way,
Agreed.
shape, or
Yes,
form.
exactly.
Agreed.
Like,
Yes.
like, you know what I mean? Like my little brother, I'm not even his father, and he looks up to me more than his own father. And it's like, no shade there, but it's just true. And it's like, he just respects me because he sees the man I am every single day in, day
And it
out.
goes back to what she said. Her dad literally could just look at her and
Right.
she knew.
Exactly.
She knew.
Exactly.
And that's the type of dad you don't want to fuck with. Your dad wasn't that type of dad.
My
Sorry.
dad scared all the men out. No, my dad didn't play. My
Apparently
dad's
not.
scary as fuck. My dad would terrify you.
Bring him on.
Yeah, no bullshit.
But
We bring my
that's
dad
the thing.
on.
My parents are accepting. They're loving. It's just like how you break generational trauma because their parents were not accepting. They were not
Generational
loving,
trauma, eh?
and so now
I'm
I'm
so
gonna
proud
raise
of you.
my kids to be accepting and loving too. Like I don't give a fuck, but I'm not gonna be like go take hormones at fucking 5. Like you were just saying.
Speaking
Like,
to the mic.
that was your whole argument. How like
No, I think no.
parents like that would be okay with transgender kids and stuff. My parents would not. I'm sorry.
No, I think when you allow your kids to do whatever the fuck they want and be accepting, I think you give them opportunities to do shit that they probably shouldn't be. Like it doesn't have to be gender change. It could be drugs. It could be a whole bunch of other stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah. Avi says a high notch count means lack of pair bonding ability and has high trauma for the imprints of other guys previously. It's not an achievement if it's easy.
Yeah, agreed. Any other ones?
Kish said, would your parents feel proud of your pics on IG?
Good question. Let's start off with you. Go ahead.
My mom hates the birth photo. Other than that,
I like
she
your
has
mom.
she has no problem with the rest of them, but she doesn't like the birth photo because my
Of
nipple
the
was
nipple.
out.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good mom.
I'll be honest.
Shout out to fucking mom. All right, what about you?
My parents have no problems with my pictures on Instagram. Even my dad knows that I'm in the competition for Playboy right now. And like I said, it's not Onlyfans. Like he knows that there's a certain level of confidentiality and class that goes behind that reputable brand and that it could be life-changing. And at the end of the day, he's like, I'm sorry, my daughter's not a softball player. She just wasn't built that way. I don't know what else to say. And so that's just kind of how it is. And as long as there's that little sheet of cloth, like I said, whether it be bikini or whatever it is, as long as it's not the full frontal, then they're accepting to it. And they understand that that's what I feel comfortable doing.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay. What about you?
I've gotten some lashback about my.
Your parents have seen your pictures?
That's why it's private.
Yeah.
Do your parents follow you?
Yes, they
Okay.
do, and yes, I could have covered it a little more with water.
Okay.
With a
All
little
right.
more water.
Accountability. I like it.
Because you're essentially portraying a picture for the world.
Yes.
I guess.
Baby,
and
don't shame yourself for
that's
your
what-
beauty.
No,
No,
I know,
no,
but
no, don't do that.
they're
Don't do
ju-
that.
But essentially,
Okay.
they're gonna judge because they're gonna be like, if you're willing to show your ass, what else are you willing to
Right.
show? So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a picture that
What about you?
could be judged.
I have gotten comments about some pictures.
Your parents?
Yeah.
I thought they were accepting.
They're accepting, but they also don't want
Speaking to the mic.
I just said that they're accepting, but there's things that they would like not like. You know what I mean?
So where does the acceptance stop?
Like when you guys showed me my Instagram, right? And there was like the picture of like me with like my back arched and like you know
Mhm.
that's not my entire Instagram. I did a photo shoot that one time and I was like, okay, like that's fun, but like I'm not gonna do that again. You know what I mean? But they just don't like that stuff.
Mhm.
Like they don't like me like going professionally to go to have a photographer take pictures of me like in like boudoir
Mhm.
or lingerie.
But they would be okay with you doing OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yo.
My parents are okay with a boudoir
Because
photo
they-
shoot as
they-
long
I don't
as
mind
there's
dildos
no
in my
porn
pussy.
online of me.
Because there's like they don't like the whole like there's this like man that like I'm not like in a relationship with and he's
So
just
there's a
taking
man
pictures of
behind
me
the
and stuff like that.
behind the camera that you have potentially a relationship with as your photographer, but all these men that see you performing in front of your own camera that you have no
because
relationship
it's
with.
it's on my own camera and it's like more private, like that's on Instagram.
I have one
it's
photographer
about-
that I have a like lifelong relationship with that my parents trust to have do that with me, and he
Yeah.
also has a girlfriend who comes to the set and watches the whole photo shoot happen. So how could you say that potentially going to shoot with somebody who's it's their professional job to take pictures like that wouldn't be as accepted as you making your own?
I'm talking about my parents' opinion,
film.
not mine.
Okay.
So because there's an $11 paywall, they're okay with it.
I honestly guess fucking so. To be honest, like
They're
I
like, you go, like $11
Like,
bucks, I got you.
honestly,
You,
they
you
don't-
a hustler,
my
you're an
parents don't
entrepreneur
make
now.
sense. My parents don't make sense sometimes, but like I mean, it's chill. Like I get it. Like no booty cheeks on the Insta page. I get it.
Like just not for free, baby girl.
Yeah, they're like go make that bag. I guess.
Yeah, I like how you said your parents don't make sense. Real quick before we move on, why were you saying go ahead and be what were you saying to her? You were like encouraging her to be
I was
slutty.
just saying because no, not slutty, but I just feel like you guys are giving her a hard time. Like you're gorgeous, babe. You have one photo on your Instagram with a little bit of your butt cheek showing out. Don't say I wish there was more water there. Like you're
Okay, but
only
what if
young
that what if
ones.
that one picture is the one picture that tells the guy that wants to be with
Then
her?
that guy shouldn't be with her.
No,
Who's the
no,
man
that's
that
not
we
true.
have in question?
That's
is he
not the-
is he some
what-
man of importance?
Where's the accountability for women? Where's the accountability for women?
What do you mean accountability?
So
for
like,
what?
like she's being accountable for the fact that she says that she's gotten some feedback, some negative feedback
From her family.
on her by her family. So if her family's saying that, then don't you think her husband, her future husband, will have a problem with her showing
If
that?
he's that kind of man, you're talking from a standpoint of men that are technically coming from a conservative standpoint. There's not every man that.
Why
thinks
would
like
I?
that.
Why would you want to be with a guy that's not conservative? Why would you want to be with a guy that doesn't give a fuck that you show yourself off to the world?
Because
for
maybe
free?
he's confident in himself.
That's confidence to you.
If he knows that he's with you
Of
and
course,
you're his,
the two
then he
promiscuous women
doesn't
on the
have to
table.
be.
Yeah, that's confidence. Look, baby, I have an
If you
OnlyFans.
love
I'm
me,
gonna
I
show.
love you, baby.
Look, baby, I have an OnlyFans, $11. I show my pussy, but you're confident. You're
But if
confident.
my man's okay with being with me, even though there's bikini pictures out there of me, I would say that I walk on the beach in a bikini. I hope he's holding my hand while I'm in a
How about this?
bikini
How
on
about
the
this? How about
beach.
this?
Like,
How about
what
this?
is
How
that
about
to
this?
say? Take pride in your beautiful
Okay, how about
woman.
this? How about this? If you're dating a guy and he's having threesomes, why aren't you confident with that?
I'm bisexual, so
You're bisexual.
I can't make
Okay.
that
All
statement.
right. So why are most women generally accepting of
I
that?
see the hands up
Why
over
why aren't they confident in that? Most
because
women.
they see, look, they are intimidated by the beauty of other women, just like men can't handle the intimidation of the fact that you might be fawned over by another man. It all comes from a place of not
Speaking
being.
to the mic.
All comes from a place of not being confident within yourself, and you have to.
It has nothing to do with
understand
confidence.
That everybody has something different to offer.
It has nothing to do with
What is a
confidence.
woman's beauty of an apple to an orange, a banana?
It has nothing to do with
That's your
confidence.
opinion.
If I buy a car, I trust that the locks work, but I'm not gonna take it to the fucking hood where it could be robbed and broken into. Does that make sense? That's essentially what you're doing when you're going online posting naked pictures of yourself. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry, your analogy does not click.
Women aren't cars, Eric.
What I'm saying is when you're putting half naked pictures of yourself online, like you're broadcasting yourself to everybody else. Like as a man, I wouldn't want you to broadcast yourself to everybody else. Does
Well,
that
like
make
I
sense?
said in Miami,
but it
I
has
walk
nothing to do
around
with
in
confidence.
a G-string.
It
So
has-
like if you can't hold my hand while we're walking down the beach in a
but
G-string,
it
then
has,
maybe
nothing,
you
it has
wouldn't be
nothing
able
to
to
do with
like me.
confidence because I'm there. I'm there, right? I'm physically there. When you're
Okay.
when you're posting like for instance for herself, her man's not replying to all these guys. She could actually end up liking one of these guys. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's definitely it's different from all standpoints, like I said.
But it's the same thing like when women are like, oh, well, I want to have a girls' night and go to the club by myself with my girls. Like, okay, cool. Like,
Would you not support that?
no, I wouldn't support that. Why would I?
But are you allowed to have a
But
boys' night out?
Why is it confidence? I can protect myself. You can't protect yourself against a grown ass man.
But are you allowed to have a boys' night out?
Yes, I
Then
should have a
your
boys'
woman
night out.
should be allowed to have a
No,
girls'
because
night
we're not
out.
equal. We're not equal. We're not the same.
Oh, okay. The whole
We're
podcast
not the
turned into
same.
that.
Yeah, we're not the same. Josh, you want to help me out here, bro? Go ahead.
Josh, please don't take a standpoint on
Andrew
that.
Tate.
Shout out
It
to
has
Andrew
nothing.
Tate.
It has nothing to do with that. It has not. Why is Andrew Tate
Do
the
not
thing?
bring up Andrew Tate.
Andrew,
Because we
hold
will
on, hold
not
on.
compare you to
Hold
that
on, hold on.
man. Don't worry.
How old is Andrew Tate?
Like 35.
You do understand that men have always felt like this, right? Like Andrew Tate is like 30, 40 years old. Who knows how old he is? But men have always felt like this. So why the fuck do you guys always Andrew Tate?
No, not all men think like
misogynist?
this. I don't know.
Most
if
men
in
brought
Miami,
time- No.
Because like
Bro,
I've met
I just
so
moved
many
down here
men-
from Baltimore. I'm not from Miami.
Most cultural, like promiscuous people are from Miami. I mean, these Miami chums. Miami guys are probably the first ones to be like, "Girl, put yourself out there, be you, love you," and they don't.
Because they know you're just a fuck.
I don't know where they're getting this
just a fuck.
mentality because more
Because they know you're just a fuck.
more
Because
men
they
that
know
I've
you're just a
met,
fuck.
like, are not like
Because they
that.
know you're just a fuck. That's why they don't give a fuck.
Listen, Sean
Because they know
White.
you're just a fuck. They
Listen.
know you're just a fuck. Listen, Gloria from
Sean White.
Madagascar. They know you're just a fuck. That's the problem. Y'all don't understand. You're just a fuck. I don't want to put a ring on your finger, so I don't give a fuck what you do outside of this.
I'm not into white boys.
That's no. Yeah, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a like if I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck
but
to
not
have a
every
relationship,
man's
I don't
mentality
care.
is like this. Like you're saying that your opinion is the only one
Every
for
high
all
value
men.
man I know, which are all my friends, yeah, it's like that. It's like that. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you're gonna.
Are
be
you in a
living
committed
reality.
relationship right now?
You could say that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
Right.
Because
They always say
What
that.
does that have to do
No,
with
because-
anything?
Because normally the guys that are like talking the most shit on these type of podcasts are all single, and I'm like, okay, well that makes kind of sense.
But that's our choice.
He's in a committed relationship.
Love that.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And why
great. I
why
love
is
it.
it always a personal thing? Like he's speaking facts.
No, but like a lot of men don't think like this. Like I've met so many men
Where-
who don't
okay.
think like this. Nobody gives a fuck about OnlyFans nowadays. Like nobody
Are you
truly
fucking
gives a fuck.
serious?
Like nobody gives a fuck. Like it is not so taboo like it
They're
was
bums.
whiles ago. Like
They
Bro,
don't give a fuck if they want to fuck.
How
you,
many
but they
subscribers
care.
do you have?
on my
All
OnlyFans.
50 of
Mike.
those guys don't think like that because they're all subscribed to you. But generally outside of fucking Miami, most guys don't want to date girls. That
I'm
do
not talking
OnlyFans.
to my I'm not talking about my OnlyFans subscribers like personally. I'm talking
Oh.
about like actual like men in my life. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
how
Like,
about this? How about this? How many men in the fucking room, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Would you date a girl that does OnlyFans?
Depends.
Depends. Okay, but typically yes or no?
No.
Okay.
What?
Would I date
Because
a girl?
look.
It depends.
You're putting dildos in your pussy
Yes.
on OnlyFans.
But
Some
I know
girls are
girls that
giving.
do-
Some girls
I
are
know-
just teasing
yes,
and like
I
showing
know,
barely
but
anything.
I also
The
know
stuff
girls
you're
that
showing
do
on Instagram.
only feet shit.
You
know
can't
what
get
I mean?
away with that
It
because
just
you're not
depends.
fine enough.
But I'm saying generally, like if I know that my girl's out here like literally like in front of a fucking phone, spreading a wide ego, and she's like, yeah, daddy, whatever your fucking name is, yeah, psh, psh, you know what I mean? No, I can't do that. What about you, Basil?
Nah, fuck that.
Speaking to the mic, bro.
Nah, fuck that.
Okay, what about you, Anwar?
Nah, fuck that.
What about you, Ethan?
No, not me.
No, not me.
All right, so 5 guys in the building, and we all said
Wait, can
no.
I add something though?
Go ahead.
If I was with a man that, you know, I had my career set and then they had their shit.
It doesn't
no,
fucking matter.
Listen to me.
It
And
doesn't
no,
fucking
I don't-
matter.
Wait, you didn't even let me finish.
No, because
You
your
didn't let me fin- no,
your
you don't-
success doesn't mean
no,
anything
I don't
to
care
me.
about you didn't let me finish.
Okay,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
talking about the whole success
Okay,
story
go
thing.
ahead.
Let me finish. Anyway, so if it, oh my god, now you made me fucking lose my train of thought. I smoked too much weed. God damn it.
Yo, high
No.
value.
Why do you have to fucking make me lose like that? But anyways, what I was trying to say is that like never mind, fuck it.
No. Go ahead. You said, what if you had your
Get to your point.
business?
Take
What
your
if you
time.
had your business?
Okay, if I was set and he was set and he could take care of me completely and he's like, you don't need to do OnlyFans, I would fucking delete my OnlyFans. I don't give a shit about that. It's literally like materialistic items. It's like money. I don't give a fuck about it. Like it's just like whatever. Like bye to my OnlyFans page.
Okay.
If he doesn't want me messaging other guys, whatever the fuck, bye to my OnlyFans page. I'm gonna give you that same level of respect too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you can't be like, you should stop selling your OnlyFans, even though you make $20,000 and I don't make jack shit. Like, please.
Why are you dating him?
No, I'm not dating people like that, but I'm just saying.
He didn't say that. No, I just personally think that women give up too much to have OnlyFans. I don't care if you make $300K a year. I just think you're giving up way too much. Now I have to worry about how many people have your content.
There's people that give up a lot, and my shit.
You're giving up a lot too.
Your Twitter.
My
is
boy
like
literally
an
just showed me
OnlyFans.
your fucking Twitter. Like you're giving up a lot.
That's
Yeah,
your
it's
Twitter.
just PG-13.
No
I'm sorry.
paywall.
It's like
18.
clickbait. Like you have to clickbait people, whether it's a regular PG YouTube video and you're like blah blah blah. Just like right now, you're gonna have a thumbnail and it's gonna have these girls here because the girls is what gets the views. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
but
It's like that.
but we're not showing your bodies or anything like that. It's probably gonna be like a topic that we discuss.
But you
that's
say like
controversial.
dress, you say dress to impress and stuff
I said
like
dress
that,
to
like-
impress because girls come in here in fucking sweats. Like, why the fuck would you come here if you want to look fat on fucking camera? Like, that's your choice. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, no one came in here looking like they're about to go to fucking Kiki on a river. You guys all look pretty.
I actually thanked him the first time for telling me to dress up a little bit because I didn't realize it was live, and I was coming out of school and I was gonna be in gym clothes.
Yeah.
So I actually thanked him. I was like, thank you so much
Yeah.
because I would have felt super dressed down
Yeah.
with everyone dressed.
I don't do it
up
for
and-
me. I do it because.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you want beautiful females to be like the face of
Mike,
it.
Mike,
just
Mike.
like
Speaking to the mic, please.
You want beautiful females to be the face of it, just like I want a beautiful picture to be the face of the clickbait. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it.
Shout out to marketing.
Okay, cool. Let's get to some of these super chats, bro. Go ahead.
Captain said, I'd like to know if the ladies who have children, or I'd like to know for the ladies who have children, are they receiving child support? And if so, did they give the man the option to not pay it?
Oh, good question.
He might not have wanted that child.
I think only two people, right? Two people on the panel have kids. Let's start off with you, Angelica. Do you is your baby daddy on child support?
Not through the court. It's just something that he decided.
Speaking to the mic, please. God damn it, guys. Come on.
Not through. It's not court order. It's just something that he gives me a month, whatever he feels like giving me a month for the kids.
Shout out to him.
But he gets my kids every other weekend, and he gets them whatever they need. And if he wants to give me extra money, he does. But it's not something that I care to get because
Sounds
he,
like a
he
good
takes
guy.
care of his responsibilities.
Okay. Shout out to him. What about you? Is he on child support?
I don't get a penny.
You don't get a penny?
I don't get a penny.
You don't want a penny, or he just can't afford to give you anything?
I don't get any money from him.
Have you ever asked him?
I don't ask because he always says he doesn't have money or he's broke. He doesn't have a job. So
Gotcha.
there's no point in asking. There's no point in pursuing. Okay, there's no point. It'd be a waste of time and energy at that point.
Okay. Did he want to have the kid?
Yes.
He did.
yeah, he was actually very excited.
Really? Well, he needs to man up. All right, cool. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Kish says sneaking out / partying / drinking can be forgiven, but being promiscuous and or posting overtly sexual pics can't be taken back. God always knows.
Jesus loves me.
I'm sure.
No, he
does.
does.
You want to talk to him?
I talk to him every night on my hands and knees.
Oh.
Shout out to Jesus.
Go ahead. Any other ones?
Yanni said, have your parents seen your Twitter?
Good question.
My parents have seen pretty much everything. Like not like I'm
How does
showing
your
them.
how does your dad not
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say
disown
not
you?
dad.
How does your dad not disown you?
Because he chooses not to look at that shit. That's weird. Like as a
Bro,
dad, you
my
shouldn't
fucking
want
I mean, it's still there.
Like
It's
you wouldn't want to look at your fucking daughter's pictures. That's weird.
I wouldn't want my daughter to do that shit though. Like I'd really be like, I can't fuck with.
Because he's disgusted.
What about your father's
course he's not gonna
friends?
look.
Like, do you ever wonder, like, if your father's
Ooh,
friends
that's a
like
good
see this?
question.
Because like that would be me personally. That would be really cringy if my father's friends, like, if I was a man and I had a daughter and my friends were watching her content, that would be mortifying.
Oh, definitely.
For
But
me.
like, I come from immigrant parents. Like, they're like, it's what I'm saying is like
They don't have any friends here?
Their friends here like aren't fucking
Just
on
insult.
social media. They're not going on
They're on Facebook.
OnlyFans. They're on Facebook. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah,
Like, they're
it
not.
Shout out
doesn't
to
take
Facebook.
that. It takes one person being like, oh,
Yeah.
so and so's daughter, she's posting these videos
I
online.
think
You wanna
I
see
think
it?
that's the problem that I have with your father is that I'm like, yo, doesn't he feel fucking shame? Like,
Okay, let's stop talking about my dad. My
okay,
dad
now
is
you're getting
amazing.
okay, yeah, but your dad's really weak too, though. Because like, if you were my daughter, I'd be like, look, man, you're bringing
Okay,
shame.
but you don't have one.
Okay, but you're still bringing shame to your
Okay,
parents.
but my parents love me, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
And I grew up in a
But you're
very loving
bringing shit- okay,
household.
so
and it's sad that you didn't, and I'm so
Okay,
sorry
but,
for you.
But
on
if
that
you love
part,
your
but
parents,
I
but
love
and
my
that's
parents
fine.
and they love me.
Here's the thing: I love where I came from. I love that I didn't meet
Okay,
my
that's
father.
good that it gave you a nice backstory to like grow. And
No, but
you
just
were
I
able to
think it
do
made me
good.
very strong. It made
Yeah.
me very strong. But what I'm saying is,
And my loving household made me
So
strong.
you
Wait, but-
had both parents and you ended up an OnlyFans girl. He had no parents and he's running a podcast and he's doing quite well at it. So
yeah,
says
shout out
a
to
lot.
me.
So
On
could
that
I? If I
statement-
start
Shout out
if I start a podcast tomorrow, it'd
Do
have
it.
more than 27
Do it.
views.
Maybe you could
Hold
change
on,
your
hold
income.
on.
Do it.
First of all, we're a month in, and second of all, it's easier for girls to get shit than the guys. Okay, that's
Yeah, but
number
no,
one.
that's what he
And
said. He
hold
said
on,
shit
and
talking that, like,
no.
if I had a
No.
podcast, I'd do
Wait. And first of all,
You're comparing yourself to him, so I just showed you.
And
the
first of all,
reality.
I actually I would really like you to do it. I would really like you to do it because it's not that easy. Like you're shit talking, but it's not that easy. It's real easy, however, to go on fucking OnlyFans and spread your fucking pussy wide open. That's really fucking easy.
It is easy. It's
Okay.
fast money.
Okay, and it's why you're not
I'm not
respected.
saying- I'm not
Shut the
saying
fuck
it's
up.
hard.
It's why you're not respected. It's why you're not respected. But me, I just started a month ago, and people are messaging me every single day saying, "Hey, I see you. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, you changed my life. Hey, right?" So that's the difference with the things that we're doing. It's real easy for you to do that shit, and yeah, you're gonna make some money off of it. But me, long term, I'm gonna win.
I have real
Long term,
people-
shut the fuck up. Long term, you're gonna lose. Long term, you're gonna fucking lose, and you're embarrassing your dad. So I feel bad for that dude.
Okay, I have real people in my real life that say that they love me and that I changed their lives. and
You're
stuff. And
empowering
it's not-
them
it doesn't have
by
to be
selling your
about
pussy for
OnlyFans.
Like, I'm gonna change your life.
Life
You're
isn't
gonna bust a
all
nut.
about OnlyFans.
Okay.
That's not all I have to give. You know?
Okay. So give me something else that you give that's positive.
Like being a fucking great, amazing friend, like, being there for people, like virtual people, like these are your virtual friends. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you have real people in your real life that tell you, you know what, you're changing me in the way that you see things and stuff. like
Speaking
that.
to the mic, please.
Mike.
Go ahead.
Okay.
There we go.
But what I'm saying is, like, there's people in your life too, in your physical life, that probably tell you you're doing amazing. You're an
Yeah.
amazing person
Okay.
before you even did the podcast, right?
Not really, but go ahead.
So you're saying that the podcast is
My
the only thing you give?
my circle is very small, but I'm not like the
I
typical
have
person.
people that like say that I was amazing. I've been an activist my entire life. Like
But you're a woman. You can be amazing just for being born.
Yes, that's
Like,
true.
A man has to earn
We
his
are
value.
amazing as women.
You're born with your value at birth. We have to build ours. That's the difference.
But we can also decrease our value with
100%.
decisions that we decide to make.
100%.
I would like
Yes.
to put that out there.
100%.
But earlier I was gonna say, because we're kind of picking on everyone's background here, which I don't think is completely
No,
acceptable.
but I think this is actually
No,
good.
I'm not
You know what's
saying from
funny
your
is that you feel
standpoint.
like that right now, but after the show, I guarantee you will all be
No,
cool.
no, I'm not saying in your perspective. I'm saying there were things said that kind of shook me up. Everyone's paradigm affects their opinion. So
Okay.
whatever your paradigm is, your paradigm is your paradigm. That's why we all have our opinion here. We all have a very specific paradigm. And so I think it's wrong to be like, maybe you didn't come from a loving household, or maybe you're saying her father wasn't this and that. everyone's paradigm is extremely unique, special, should be worthy of love and appreciation. And I think everyone's opinion comes from that structure of what they've been adapted to and what they've been exposed to in life. And that's why we all have different opinions. And that's why we can sit here and debate about it. And that's the whole beautiful part of it. So I would just like to put us back on track of that.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
There.
That sounds very like Disney. You know what I mean? But here's the
It's like
reality.
Disney
But here's
moment.
the reality of it, though. Like he said, women are born with their value, and men have to create their value.
If we picked a long straw and we're pretty, but other than that, I mean, it might suck.
No, let's be honest. Even the ugliest girls are getting way more
Just
attention.
be in
than the
good
most-
shape. Like, be
Yeah.
in good shape. Have good hygiene. You can control that. Even
Yeah,
if your
for
face is fucked.
Yeah.
If you have a fat ass and like some nice tits, some guy's gonna pick you up. That's
Definitely.
gonna be a decent man. Like, that's it.
Same thing goes for
100%.
men though. Like brush your teeth, you'll find love.
Okay, yeah, but it's not the same thing. You can be a very attractive guy, and if you don't have status, if you don't have money, you're not.
That's not true.
Oh.
There's so many hot men out there that literally get bitches and they're bums.
And
bro.
they're fucking single
bums
because
because
women
they're
don't want to
hot.
be with them.
Bums, but yeah,
And
they're just simply
women don't want to be
beautiful,
with them
like-
because they have nothing to fucking offer except dick. I see women come on here and say the same shit every fucking time. Oh, yeah, the best sex I ever had, but he was broke and I'm not with him anymore. There's a reason why. There's a fucking reason why. Okay. Men have to work for their fucking value, just like I'm working for my shit. You're getting your shit for free, but long term, like I said, I'm gonna be laughing. You're not. And the reason why I'm so kind of like stuck on your dad is because I didn't have a fucking father. But if I did, you know what I mean, I'd want to make him proud. I don't think you're making your fucking father proud. You know what I mean? You can take that with a grain of salt if you want to. Maybe when you lay down at night tonight, you'll be like, damn, you know what? Damn, that jerk ass dude actually has, some points. You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
using my OnlyFans though to make my dad proud. You know what I
No,
mean?
but just in general, like I think, like, okay, how about this? Would you women agree that the worst thing you could do to a man is bring like embarrass him? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's so emasculating.
The
to
worst thing
embarrass
you
your
can
man.
do to a guy is embarrass him. This is why when women cheat, it's embarrassing. Like guys cannot fucking come back from that shit. You know what I mean? It's like the same thing to a father. My little daughter, if I raised her from like a baby, right? If I was like a good father and I was there for her and I give her my love, I give her my time, my affection and everything, and she grows up to get fucked for fucking $10,000 a video on Pornhub, I'm gonna be fucking ashamed of that shit. You know what I mean? Like my daughter could have chose to do any other fucking thing in life, and she chose to get fucked for $10,000 every fucking video. Like I'm gonna be ashamed of that. I understand you feel like your parents are being supportive and accepting, but in general, I'm telling you, most men wouldn't be okay with that. Most fathers wouldn't be okay with that. Any other super chats, bro? Let's get to them.
Yeah, we got another one from Yanni. This girl is full of crap and makes no sense. $11 is not a bag.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Okay. And I know you probably feel like we're picking on you, but
No, I love it. Like
it's
I
all
love
love.
going back and forth. You know me. That's why you picked me to go on the show. Like I'm not sensitive. Like I'm like, give it to me. I love sharing opinions. Like that's what this is all about. You know what I mean? Like fucking there. If it was all females watching this podcast, they'd be like, what the fuck? Fuck this guy, blah blah. Just
Yeah,
like
for
these
sure.
men are probably like, fuck this female, this stupid slut. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like the same thing. It's like it's just on the perspective. We're talking about opinions.
yeah, I mean, and I think it's sad though. I think it's really sad that women, because I see it my fucking TikTok always goes viral. My shit goes viral. Like there'll be a clip off this video, like off this episode that's gonna go viral, and all the hate that I get on there is always from women, because I'm telling women, hey, it's not okay for you to go out here and just fuck guys. You shouldn't be sexually liberated. And they're like, oh, who are you? Who are you? Oh my god, you don't have a girlfriend. I actually do. You know what I mean? Like I actually like have 4 sisters that I love. You know what I mean? Like I love women. And I think women are the best like things in life. I think you guys are the only ones that obviously can give birth, right? You guys are nurturing and all that. And I think you guys should protect yourselves, but you don't. The society sits here and tells you that it's okay to be sexually liberated, and it's not.
I don't think your opinion at all whatsoever comes from a place of hating women. I feel like you strive to shelter them. Like you actually
I
genuinely,
do.
yeah. And I definitely think that if anyone thought that you were hating on them, of course we're all coming across a little brazen. That's what's gonna get the views. But I
It's
definitely
unfiltered.
think that it's unfiltered, exactly. I definitely think that your main thing is to try to educate on what could potentially be a different outlet instead of other ones, and that you would look to shelter us more so than
I think the thing
degrade
about
us.
men is that
Protect.
I think men should be willing to die for women, even like random women. Like
Yeah.
if a guy came in here right now with a gun, like
Right.
I'd want to protect her. You know what I mean? I don't even know her. I just met her today. I think it should, like, it's in our nature to want to do that, or it should be. Most men nowadays, they don't do it, right? But it should be. And I think that the best fathers are actually those very protective fathers, the fathers that wait to their daughter's getting married to actually be like, you know what, I'm gonna hand my daughter to this great guy that I vetted and I got to know, and he has a good future for her, and like they're gonna be great. You know what I mean? I think that's what fathers should do. I think that fathers that are very accepting of lifestyles like yours, that's horrible. You know what I mean?
My dad's very present in like my relationships with guys, though. Like, if I'm fucking dating a guy that he does not like, he's so adamant about it. He's like, you deserve better. Like, you need this, this, and that. And my dad has always taught me what I deserve, to be honest. And you know, sometimes we get blindsided.
Yeah, but with what standards? Like, if he's letting you do OnlyFans, not that he can't do
Oh my
anything
God,
about
like,
it. You're
nobody
an
cares
adult.
about this
No.
OnlyFans thing. My
People
parents
do.
aren't bringing this up every second,
People
you know what
do
I
care
mean?
though. Like,
My
here's the
parents
thing.
are not thinking about
Okay,
my
here's the
OnlyFans,
thing.
let me
Here's
tell
the thing. Right? You said you have 4 boyfriends, right? The guy that you really want to be with, he's gonna care about this shit.
And if he really does, and he's able to like support the family and all, like, I would give it up. It's not my.
But
it's
what
not
if?
my main
But what if he
career
doesn't want to be
choice.
with
I
you
never
because
said
of that?
OnlyFans is literally it.
But and that's the problem. Is like,
If he doesn't want to be with me because of that, then bye. Like,
but
that sucks.
here's the
like-
problem, because now you're like, oh, there's no accountability for your actions, because just like she said, if a guy doesn't like you like that, then he doesn't deserve you. No, that's cap. That's actually wrong. That guy actually may deserve you, but maybe you just don't deserve him.
No, like the guy should be just accepting of what I've done.
No,
Of your
guys
past,
should
and
not
then
be.
move
That's the
on.
worst fucking.
We can move
That's
on.
the worst
That's the only
advice.
thing I was
That's the
trying to
worst
say
advice
there.
you could give to any guy. Just be accepting of whatever the fuck your girl wants to do. No, that's horrible advice. Because here's the thing: if a guy's gonna be accepting of stuff like that, that's not gonna be a good guy. He's not gonna stand up for his like morals. He's not gonna stand up for his standards. Like, I just don't believe in that. I don't know if Josh agrees with me on that.
Women are judged by their past, and men are judged by their future. So it's just that simple. Like, if you're used and abused, like no real dude's gonna want you. Like, no real man that you're actually gonna be physically attracted to, gonna have check all the boxes, right? Like, you're not gonna get that. Like, and if you do, he's gonna be a beta. He's gonna be fully accepting of, okay, yeah, I accept you, but at the same time, he's not gonna fuck you how you want to be fucked. He's not gonna take care of you how you want to be taken care of. He's not gonna be that attractive because you're what he could get. You know what I mean? Like, guys get what they can. You know what I mean? And then very few guys get what they want. And you're not going to get one of those guys that gets what they want, because he's not going to be looking at you. He's not going to be looking at, oh, I'm going to wipe this OnlyFans girl. No, he's going to get the fucking supermodel from wherever and pick that hasn't been ran through, that hasn't shown her pussy online. It's that simple.
I almost got
It's a
wiped,
harsh
and
reality.
he was so respectful about it. Like, he didn't care. He was like, you know what? But he knew I wasn't.
But you
I
left
wasn't.
his ass.
And where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?
Almost, right?
Where's he
Almost
at?
got
I did.
wiped.
You know, there's you'll
Almost.
have a lot of twin flames in your life. Like, it
Twin
doesn't mean-
flames.
You only have one
So what
twin
happened?
flame.
So
You
what
have
happened?
multiple soulmates. You only have one twin flame.
So what happened?
Don't get that twisted.
What happened? Why aren't you wiped right now?
I'm not gonna talk about my.
Okay, but you just say he was a great guy. He was accepting. So where the fuck is he at?
He was a great guy and he was accepting, but he had a lot of room to grow, and so did I.
So who left who?
I did.
You left him.
Exactly.
Isn't it
So
amazing?
he wasn't a man you truly wanted then. Correct.
I love you if you're watching.
Correct.
Yeah,
No, she doesn't.
You love him, but
She
you
loves
wouldn't-
everybody, and
but you
everybody loves
wouldn't-
her.
It's true.
You love him, but you wouldn't marry him.
Unicorns and rainbows.
Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Abby has a super chat. It's kind of butchered, but I'll try to translate it.
All
He's
right.
Indian. They say most XY are cheaters. We say most XX are gold diggers, as that it's chromosomes. Gold diggers, as they are always looking for the high value XY who can validate and finance them.
All right, shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you.
I kind of understood what he was
Yeah,
trying to
kind
say
of.
there. Okay. Any other ones?
No, that's it for supers.
Let's get to some of these questions, bro. Go ahead.
That's as far as it goes. I don't know yet.
Shout out to the ladies, man. I appreciate the honesty. You don't have any questions, bro?
No.
All right, cool. Is that the last video? Yes or no?
Hold up, I'm looking real quick.
Let me see. Any questions for the ladies? Any ladies? How about any questions that you want to ask us?
I already asked.
I'll let
So
you guys
what made
ask
you
us.
choose the Unfiltered name for your podcast? Because there's already a really big Unfiltered podcast.
Yeah, so Unfiltered with Keith and so I'm a big Weeknd fan.
Mhm.
That's like I'm a really big fan of him, and you know he has the E missing on his name. But I also told myself, I was like, hey, you know what do I want to do when I start a podcast? And I was like, you know what, I want to be honest. Like, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of hate for it, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know what, we'll be unfiltered about this shit. So I took the E out of it, just, you know, kind of homage to The Weeknd, one of my favorite artists.
You didn't get like sued for trademark or anything on
You
that?
No, it's
can't.
spelled different.
Oh, because
spelled differently.
oh, they have
Yeah.
the E
And
in
they're
there.
the Unfiltered podcast.
But but they're they have their names on it. We don't have names on it. Yeah. So, what about you? Any questions for us, Angelica?
I feel like I would want to know more of you guys' personal opinions versus statistically speaking.
I think I said all my opinions today.
No, but
they
you
share their personal
No, they
opinion.
generalize it. Every time he says something, it's most men, most men, most
most
men.
Well, because
Also,
I
most
have
women,
to.
Most
okay.
women, but I want to know.
Okay, but
like-
I have to do that because again, when we started the show, I told you like I'm not trying to attack you guys personally. The issue is, and I have to explain this every show, is women are very emotional. So even though I'm like, hey, I'm speaking in general, you guys are like, oh, you're talking straight to me. I'm not speaking about you guys personally, right? I mean, you obviously we were talking about you, but like in
I think
general,
that would be more unfiltered if you were.
no. I mean, if you want me to be
correctly.
unfiltered, like I think
You're
I
lucky
wa-
I'm the most
We've
No,
been
no, no.
unfiltered
No,
with this one
I
all
was.
night.
I'm pretty sure I've been very unfiltered, like you know, and I don't. I'm so unfiltered that I literally get fucking dragged on TikTok.
He kept yelling,
and
"Shut up,
stuff.
ho!"
Well, my thing is,
I get
you
dragged
pulled
all
up
the time.
statistics though, but I'm just saying, what was your opinion? you
I
think?
actually agree with those statistics. That's why I pulled
Because
them up.
okay, you say you didn't grow up with parents. What would you think would be better if you were raised by a man or a woman?
Oh, absolutely, I'd choose my dad.
Okay.
And
You knew the answer to that question,
no, but,
baby.
but isn't it kind of weird that I would choose my dad even though I never met my dad?
I don't think
No, it's because you're a misogynist.
What's the definition of misogyny?
No, I'm just kidding. That's
No.
It's
Go ahead.
wrong to group you in that
Go ahead
statement.
and
I'm just
go ahead
saying.
and define that word for me.
No, I mean I shouldn't have grouped you in that. I'm saying that's
Okay.
very generalized.
Okay, but since you used it,
since you support men so
Okay,
much,
but-
obviously you're gonna pick father.
But since you used it, go ahead and define it for me.
You're a male supporter. You think that men are more important than women.
Really?
Wrong.
Okay. Anwar, do me a
Not
favor
more
and pull up the
important.
definition
Not
of
more
misogyny, bro.
important. Not more important.
Because I find it very interesting that women use
But
words.
you have no problem.
No. I
degrading
just
a woman.
I don't understand why women use words that they don't know the definition to. Go ahead.
Misogynist. Let me
You are prejudiced against women strongly.
How do you know that? I literally said I have
I
4
wouldn't say
sisters that I
you
love.
dislike
Thi-
them
hold
or
on.
despise them, but you're
okay,
strongly
let's
Hold on.
prejudiced
Go
against
ahead and
them.
You said he
You just
shelters
said a little
women.
while
Listen,
ago that
real
he
quick,
comes from
that
a
he
place where he
shelters
wants to
women.
shelter
You
women.
just said so now you're
Yeah, but that's still
contradicting
a
yourself.
prejudice. That's still a prejudice.
So he's a
Right.
misogynist and he shelters
Sheltering is
women.
different
Listen,
How does that go
from
hand in
the
hand?
definition
No,
of.
but that's what I'm saying. You don't attack
hold
or
on, hold on,
despise
hold on,
them.
hold on. All right, let's
I'm about
let
to
him
read you
define
the
it.
definition.
Go
Pay
ahead.
attention. A person who dislikes, despises, or is strongly prejudiced against women.
Okay. So why would you use that word against me?
No, that's what I was saying. It was wrong to group you into that statement. I was just
Okay.
trying to come from a standpoint of like where you support men very
Did-
strongly, and
did-
that should not be grouped into misogynist.
Didn't we just like 5 minutes ago discuss the fact that I have 4 sisters that I love to death, and that I just literally sat here and said that I think that women are the most amazing human
No,
beings
yeah, I
in the
don't think
world.
you dislike them whatsoever. That's why I didn't know the exact.
You can still be
definition. I'm sorry.
prejudiced.
How
But
much,
I
bro,
think you are prejudiced.
If I'm prejudiced towards anybody, it's towards women, because I want
And
to.
that's the definition of misogynist.
You
Towards
have
women?
opinions for
Yes,
certain
that's what-
women.
What are you
where
talking
have
about?
opinions
No,
for other
You mean
She's
men?
talking about towards
Just go in a
men.
circle.
I don't think you understand what you're
Now you
saying.
If you're
switch the
being
words.
prejudiced towards women, that makes you
I said I'm
misogynistic.
prejudiced for women. Like I actually want to protect you guys. I think you guys shouldn't be out here just fucking everybody.
No, well then we have to
Pull
switch
up
up
the definition for
of
prejudice.
Like,
I
yeah.
don't think you're understanding.
Okay, here's the thing, ladies. You want to sit here and switch my words around. I literally just sat here and said how I think that women should be protected and how you guys are the most amazing beings on earth.
No, when I
right?
said you shelter, I think you want to come from a place of sheltering us. So now that we
Yes.
know it says despise and dislike should not be grouped in. I shouldn't, like I said from the beginning, shouldn't have
Right.
grouped you into that statement. But I
But-
think you have your prejudices against how some women decide to live their life, well, how other women
I just
decide
don't
to
think
live
it's
their
smart
life.
for women to live like that.
And I think you should have your opinion, but it is a male-dominated opinion.
Okay, so
I mean, it's based on
But we also,
statistics.
we also don't like men that are like pussy bitch boys. That
Yeah,
don't
and that's
protect
awesome
women, that
too.
don't
I love
provide for
that.
women,
I
you know what
love
mean? Like
that.
there's like a lot of people that can
Beta
be
men
grouped in,
suck.
that can be grouped in that like little girl, little boy type of thing instead of man, woman, like that are fully grown. You know what I mean? Like it goes both ways. So don't get it twisted. Like we don't support like the little baby bitch boys that are out here like hurting women or raping women or doing all that shit and like
No, fuck
you know
no.
what I'm saying, not supporting women, not helping women. Like we
Yeah.
want that just as much. But so it's fucked because like y'all's pool is so small.
Yeah.
And that for y'all to go and be like, oh, I'm just gonna play with this dildo with my pussy on OnlyFans, charge $11. My parents love me. It's like no. It's like no, you're not gonna get those dudes that are already in that small pool that know what it is because they've seen it enough. You know
But
what
yeah,
I mean?
I think
so it's
you
like,
guys have your strong opinions and prejudices against both genders.
well, it's just the
That's
truth.
totally
It's
fine.
just the truth. Like
Yeah.
if you want a good man, he's gonna live a good life. If you want a good woman, she's gonna live a good life. And if she lives right, her life will be right. If he lives right, his life will be right. It's that simple. Like we all know right from wrong by the time we're like 5 years old. It's not that complicated. It really isn't. It really isn't. If we're all real honest and we get to the bottom of things, everybody's gonna be like, oh wow, that's how I have a good man. I'd be a good woman first. That's how I have a good woman. I'd be a good man first. It's that simple.
Definitely.
You're gonna attract what you are, not what you want.
Health, wealth, and happiness.
Yeah, another thing. As soon as she said that she didn't get any money, I was like, yo, he needs to step up. Like, no one said anything about that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all for women. I think men should step up. I think men should take care of their kids. I think men should protect their girlfriends and wives and daughters. So, and I've said this the whole show. So I find it funny how you
Men should protect women even if they have an OnlyFans. Even if they're doing this, even if they're doing that. Men should protect women at all costs. Black Lives Matter.
I think women should give men something to protect.
Women power. We love it.
Black Lives Matter.
Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Kish has one. He says Eric loves women, loves them enough to tell the truth.
I do, bro, and I get dragged for that shit. I really get dragged for that shit. I'll sit here and tell you guys, it's not smart to be a hoe. Stop selling your pussy on OnlyFans. Don't do this. Pick your men wisely. Vet them. Don't sleep with them the first night. And women go on fucking TikTok and drag me for that shit.
But that's
I
like
don't
your
fucking
opinion
understand.
on the whole
No,
hoe thing.
no, because it's like women are like, but who are you to tell me what to do in my life? I'm like, yo, coming from a man's perspective, I wouldn't respect women that do that shit.
Coming from your perspective.
From a man's perspective, and since
I have a lot of friends. We have a
men
lot
are
of
like
friends that all agree with us, and they're all high value men. So it's like, this isn't coming from just.
I
our
met
point
high
of
value
view.
men that don't consider girls on OnlyFans hoes.
Who are they?
Yeah, they're telling you what you want to hear.
And they probably just have hidden agendas, but okay.
Like, no, baby girl, you're not a hoe. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they fuck you, and then you never hear from them again. And then
I've met
all
guys
of a
with
sudden,
girlfriends
it's like,
that have OnlyFans and they're wealthy too. Like they just don't give a fuck. It's like nobody cares about OnlyFans.
That's a small minority.
No, you
though.
don't.
That's a small minority.
I don't. The people I met.
And you know what's funny?
Like you guys are so hung up on the
Hold on.
OnlyFans thing.
No.
It's literally like,
No.
You're not fucking these people.
No,
You're not
but
fucking these
I
people.
find it funny that you say that, especially here in Miami, because we literally had a huge case here not that long ago where a very happy OnlyFans couple was so happy, and they were fighting about OnlyFans all the fucking time. The lady ended up stabbing the dude, and he died.
Are you talking about the football player?
I'm not talking about a football player. It's funny because you're thinking about someone
The
else.
OnlyFans girl that killed her football player.
He wasn't a football player. He was just a regular guy. But my thing is this.
Bitches are crazy.
No. My thing is this.
Crazy.
My thing is this. You'll see people like that on Instagram. They'll look happy as shit, but behind the fucking cameras, they're fucking miserable. They're arguing all the time. They're all insecure. I mean, there's a lot that comes with having a girl that does OnlyFans. Like,
I mean, like my ex, like not one of our arguments ever was about my OnlyFans. He didn't give a fuck. Like,
why'd you leave
who
your
cares
ex?
about
Why'd you
it?
leave your ex?
I said I wouldn't talk about my relationship
Just
on here. Just respect
you don't have to.
towards him. I respect men too, and that's just.
Oh,
respect
so
towards
you don't
him.
have to give me the actual like details
I
about
already
it.
told you. I said that there was room to grow for both of us. Like I'm 21. You know what I mean? I was engaged, 20 years old. Like nobody should be engaged in that.
So what did you do wrong?
What did I do wrong?
Yes.
Yeah. In that relationship, what did you do wrong?
Nothing. Like I mean, like
Nothing?
Not saying like nothing.
Oh, she's perfect.
Like no. Like I'm saying like remember how we were talking about like things that you say like that are mean and stuff like that. But like I never cheated on him. I never looked.
What
at
did you
another-
do wrong? Give me one thing
We
you
have
did
one
wrong.
body too.
Like maybe when we got in an
don't know
argument,
the
I would just hit low points. Like I would just like hit him where it hurts, and that's not right. Like you shouldn't fuck with people's mental health.
What's
like
y'all's
that.
body count? Since we
It
had to
doesn't
put
fucking
out
matter.
there.
We're men.
We had to put it out there.
It doesn't
though. That's
fucking
not
matter.
fair.
We're men, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know my body count.
It matters to me. I've been with men and they'll tell me they
I don't
were
give a
little
fuck.
Tinder whores and they're like, oh, I have over 50, over 80, over 100. I'm like, ugh, no, never. Get away from me as far away as possible.
Okay,
That's disgusting.
okay. But
Why
she
don't
got
you value intimacy?
Women
You
value
were talking to them,
experience.
though.
Women value experience. Actually, maybe you're the one outlier, but most women actually value experience because the guy's gonna fuck you good.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like you can have experience can be built within 5 partners because you're in intimate relationships and you have sex all the time with that same partner, or you could be building experience through having a different one night stand every night, which I also think does not build any experience in the bedroom because you've never learned how to pleasure that specific woman. You just know what does it for you, how to get off for you and move on to the next one. So I think a high body count in a man, it absolutely is just as degrade or like whatever unattractive as it would be in a woman.
Really? Okay.
So you think like no men like take pride in their performance?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying
All
that
men take pride.
Yeah,
in
all
their
men take pride in their
Like isn't that the
performance.
goal?
Right.
Like I don't understand like
there's
how
a way
men
to learn
think
But
like
how to
ladies,
be
don't fake it.
good.
If he gives you dick that's trash, tell him. Tell him these guys have
Yeah.
high ass egos and some of
Facts.
them shouldn't.
I would love it if a girl told me I had trash dick. Because then I just improve.
That's right. How do you get better? Okay, tell me what to do better. Here we
No,
go.
I'm a very honest person to sleep with. Like I will tell you, like that shit is bad. You should, ladies. Crush
So
the
just
men.
one, right?
Fuck it, women's
Just
world.
one.
Huh?
Just
Just
one
one.
body?
Just the one guy.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure we
right.
all know that you've slept with a lot of people. Like,
Okay,
it wasn't just
literally,
one.
I'm not even. My body count isn't even that high. Like you guys are making me sound like.
Well,
I'm
if it's
fucking-
if it's not high,
if I
then why
have,
the
like, a
fuck are you
50-something
lying saying it's just one? All right. Any other super chats, bro? Let's get it.
Yeah, we got one more from Yanni.
Go ahead.
Yanni going off today.
Shout out to fucking Yanni.
You don't deserve to be protected if you don't protect yourself. And what the fuck does BLM have to do with anything?
Yes, I really actually appreciate that.
because it's something to bring up. Defund the police. Protect these black young men.
Okay, hold on.
Defunding the police is not
So you-
protecting
so all you-
anybody.
What?
Okay.
Listen. Okay, I'm for. We won't defund the police if they get trained better. I'm sorry, but these black
What the
young men
fuck?
are getting
Why-
killed left and right out here due to fucking police
Bro,
violence,
we're
including
not
white
talking
men,
about that.
Latinas, everything. The minority is getting killed off by these police officers, and we need to. And that's why I say Black Lives Matter. But no, I'm just saying, like,
If
and
you're defunding the police, how do you expect them to get trained better when you're
because
pulling
they
the
have
funding
so
from
much,
them?
they have so much extra money, and they're not being used to be trained better.
Okay, so
Like-
refund the
Maybe-
police, but not
maybe you should
defund the
talk about
police.
Reform. Yeah, you should talk about maybe reform. and
There's
not
excess amount going
defund.
into the police department that honestly doesn't even need
So it
to go
needs
when
to
they're
be
ass is not doing
It
shit.
needs to be redirected. It does not need to be pulled. I would love to say as a statement, rest in peace, Tyree. I think his last name is Jackson. I don't know if you guys just saw what happened in Memphis, Tennessee.
I did not.
Absolutely awful. One of the most worst circumstances in a it was supposed to be like a normal pullover situation where like one of those things. Completely awful.
How about this? How about
a young
this?
man of
What did he
28
do wrong?
died, and I would like
How
to
about
put
this? What did
justice
he
out there
do
for
wrong?
him.
What did he do wrong?
Nothing. And watch the video.
did nothing
All I
wrong?
wanted to say
He
is
did
since I'm out of
nothing wrong.
microphone,
I haven't watched
I
the
would like
video,
to
but
praise him.
typically I find it funny how everybody sits here and supports.
This is
Black
this
Lives
is one
Matter.
you would support. This is one
Okay,
you would
I
support.
haven't seen the video
because I'm not
but-
coming from
It's a
like
really
an extremely
But no, I
leftist
just find it
standpoint.
funny that like people that end up getting killed by police officers, like they ended up reaching for something or they ended up fighting or they. I'm not saying it's
It
okay.
wasn't one of those
I'm not saying
situations
it's
at all.
okay. I'm just saying
And
like
it wasn't a race battle. It wasn't about like racism
I'm saying
and
if,
stuff
if
like
you're
that.
gonna get pulled over, bro, just fucking listen to the fucking
No,
police
he
officers.
was. That's why it's such a big thing in
Okay.
his.
So you're telling me that this guy got pulled over, listen to everything the police officers saying, they just killed him?
They ended up
beating
Okay.
him brutally.
They ended up pepper spraying him, and the only reason why they started beating him up was literally because he ended up reaching his arms up to cover his hands, because obviously, as any human would, if
Okay,
they
so
bear sprayed him.
how many officers? How many officers?
5
It was like
officers
five
Okay.
on one
Oh,
man.
hold on. Okay. So you're telling me 5 officers came and just punished and beat the fuck out of a dude who was doing nothing wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
Literally, they showed the body cam footage from the beginning to the end.
I'd
It's
love
the
you
most
to watch
fucked
the
up thing
video.
ever. Literally, if we pulled it up right now, it's
Okay.
the most disgusting.
I mean,
thing
I
ever.
totally
Alright.
made it into like a whole different political
I
thing.
try not
but
to
I would
like
to put
watch the
justice
news
out
to be
there for
honest,
him.
because they're just feeding you guys whatever the fuck they want to feed you. But yeah, I'll watch it after the fucking podcast. I just find it hard to believe that 5 trained fucking officers are just gonna go
No,
up to a
exactly.
random
That's
person.
why
people
I
aren't
had to say
trained
something
right.
about it.
It literally only took me a year to finish EMT school. It only takes an officer less than that to become a police officer. Literally, and you're just in school fucking studying, taking these quizzes, getting pepper spray in the eye to fucking become a police officer, and then that's it. It is so easy to become a police officer. Training is not there.
Okay. All right. Cool. Any other super chats, bro? I think we're out of videos too, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Any super chats?
Let's see. Logic said, no, he was resisting and fighting on the ground. I didn't watch the video either, yo. So I don't know.
He was not. He got pepper sprayed in the eyes, and that's why he ended up freaking being like, "What the fuck is going on?"
You can
Like,
totally watch the video and come to your own assumptions, but I saw a young 29-year-old man lose his life at an account of 5 different people who were brutalizing him. Whether he decided to run away or not, there's multiple professionals that have watched the video.
Here's my thing though.
So-
Why not just fucking listen to the cops?
I'm telling you, he was on
Like,
the
why-
ground.
bro,
he
if-
had his
why
hands
not just
behind
li-
his back, and I'm not one to make a political statement about how the police run, but I watched the video yesterday. It made me cry, and I thought, while I'm at a microphone, that I would like to put justice out there for Tyree. I believe his name is Jackson. Last
Okay.
name is Jackson.
All right. Cool. Any other super chats, bro?
And we got one more from Yanni.
All right. Damn, Yanni's going in. The fuck? What'd you do to Yanni?
Why didn't these high value men
Right?
ask you to be their wife? Because they're telling you what that you want to hear. So because you're easily manipulated.
Yeah.
First of all, let me just start
Speaking
off
to the
with,
mic.
I'm literally next to it. Let me just say that like I'm not easy like your fucking thing or easily manipulated. I'm actually, bitch, my third eye is open as fuck. I'll read right through you. Like no, I know
which
what
eye is that?
I know.
The one down there.
I know.
Gonna put
I
a spell
know.
on
I
y'all.
know.
Watch out.
I know what I
on.
want, and it doesn't like the high value men are literally everywhere too. You know what I mean? Like there's high value
They're
men. There's
everywhere.
bums everywhere. Like
Everywhere.
you gotta actually scope it
What's
out.
a
and
high
see what
value
you
man
want.
to you? Because they're not everywhere.
A man that respects himself, respects other people, has a goal, but they're reaching towards that. Like they're like putting set in stone. Like okay, I'm working towards this. Because
You can't be a
else you're
high
just
value
bum.
weight. You can't.
Or
you can't
you're
be-
already there. You're big
You-
CEO, raise
right, but
everybody.
you
like,
can't be a high value man on your way to becoming a high value man. You're either a high value man or you're not. Does that make sense?
So what's your definition of a high value man is already something that's just made it.
I mean, like I said, men have to
Like,
work for their
So
value.
you just basically said respectful and have money.
That's not
right. Like
that's
it.
like
it.
that's what
That's
you
it?
should be.
That's it. That's all they got to be.
Does that make
Respectful
sense?
and have money.
So what do you give
Is
that
that
makes
it?
you a high value
no,
man?
I
No,
wanna-
I'm asking you. Like what
Right,
makes
but
up
you
a
still
high
haven't-
value
You
man?
still haven't answered the question.
What is
So
a
like
high value man?
respectful and have money. That's it.
Somebody who's intelligent, respectful. Like I could give a fucking whole list of what makes a
That was the
great
question.
high value man.
That was the question.
Oh my
so
god, I could go on and on.
Do it.
Oh my god, like literally a guy who's respectful, amazing, treats his kids right, treats his family right, treats the woman right, has his own bag, isn't worried about his woman's. He's literally just living his life and he's protecting her and the children. Like that is a high value man to me. Like I don't know what else I could add. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
That's the
Wait, so
minimum.
what's-
That's what men should be doing, though. That's like when I ask women, like, what makes you like wifey material? They're like, well, I can cook. I won't cheat. And I'm like, that's what the fuck you're supposed to do. You're supposed to not cheat. You're supposed to be able to cook.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to nurture, be there for me when I need you. Like, why the fuck are we giving people medals for the minimum?
So what makes you a high value man?
Me
Your
personally,
definition, yeah.
well, I'm up and coming. I believe I'm probably one of the hardest workers that I know. You know, I'm not out here clubbing like most guys my age, and yeah, I know what I want. So
Okay,
I'm financially.
I said hardworking, working
I'm good.
towards your goal.
I'm good financially as well.
We
So
just said the same answer.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like you're either that or you're not. You know what I mean? And there's not a lot of guys that I know like me.
So you
Like,
didn't consider yourself a high value man up until this point where you started a podcast.
I still
and it
don't
started
consider
going
myself
off?
up that way, to be honest. I
So
think
you-
I'm on my way there.
So why'd you answer the question when I said what makes you a high value man? You said
Because
you
I
did a
think
lie,
I'm
you
on
have
my
an
way.
answer?
I think I'm on my way there.
Good.
Yeah.
Everybody should strive to being a high value person.
You should always value yourself highly, even if it's in a process.
No, I don't think that I'm up there yet, and
You
I'm
don't
not.
have to- but
I'm
I-
not gonna lie to myself and say, yeah, I'm there. Like I'm either there or I'm not.
But you're passionate. I think that's something that makes a man high value. If they have passions, you know, you should have things that you're interested in. You should have hobbies. So you seem to be passionate about this. And even if it's not, you know, having the reach that you wanted to have one day, I think you should, you know, put that towards valuing yourself.
I mean, I can value myself, but I'm not gonna lie to myself. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I'm always improving, because I don't sit here and tell myself that I am that already. Because if I tell myself I'm that, then I'm not gonna work towards being that.
Totally, I
That,
agree
you know
with
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
You seem confused.
No, I'm saying no.
Okay, all right, cool. Any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, one more from Yanni. That's a decent human. You're supposed to do that.
Yeah, like I said, man, we're giving people medals. I saw this thing where like this kid was at a soccer game. They were giving like medals out for like 4th and 5th place. I just think that society's trying to make everybody feel so good about themselves.
Oh no, I definitely feel like we're getting very sensitive as a freaking like society. I'm surprised. Like we grew up on like fucking Family Guy. You know what I mean? Like why is everybody so sensitive nowadays? Like,
Bro, they took away
like
they
the
took
world's
away the
not
parallel
funny anymore
parking
because
for
I
women.
can't make jokes that like you know like like the world's so sensitive. You can't say certain shit nowadays. You gotta fucking call people a certain thing. Like the world's literally so sensitive. Like fucking live. Like let's live freely again.
No, that's the opposite of
What?
that's the opposite of what you're talking about.
Free.
Okay, all right, cool. Ladies, we'll start off with you. How did you feel about today's show?
We got 2 more supers.
Two more. All right, cool.
I'll just read them real
yeah,
quick.
All right, go ahead.
Kish said, shout out to Yanni with the unfiltered questions.
No bullshit. Shout out to fucking
And then Kish also said, high value man is a male with a disciplined body and mind, communicates well with everyone, and has a level of financial independence.
Yep. Shout out to me.
I like that statement.
Any other ones?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. All right, real quick. Tell me how you feel about today's show, and yeah.
I found today's show to be very interesting. Maybe because last week I felt like I was the one being attacked a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you really feel like that, or
Not attacked, but I felt like a lot of the questions were coming at me. Where I feel like now most of the questions are coming at her, and I understand that because people hear OnlyFans and they're like, "Wow, I have questions," because I think a lot of us had questions as we could tell. But I thought it was a good podcast. Great conversation.
I'm sorry. Does it have anything to do with the fact that women typically try to avoid accountability? Because like if she had just been here and be like, you know what, you're right. I have OnlyFans, and I understand how that could be frowned upon by most of society. I don't think there would have been much to talk about. But she's sitting here saying like, "Oh no, it's actually like not that bad of a thing," and you know, my parents accept it, and that's of course we're gonna disagree with that, right? And that's probably how you felt last time too.
That definitely plays into it.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you. What did you think about this show?
It was awesome. This is my first time on. It was exactly what I expected it to be, if I'm being honest. I'm glad that I got away with not having to be so open and honest. I like that there was, if we didn't want to completely answer something, you didn't pressure us into that. And that's all I could ask of you as the host. And thank you for having me on.
Cool, thanks. Shout out to you. What about you, Angelica?
I'm a
Mike.
statistical person. I love to know facts. So I like hearing people's opinions, but backing it up with factual statements.
Okay, cool. Shout out to
Wasn't
you.
as bad as I thought.
What about you, Miss OnlyFans? How do you feel about the show?
I actually loved it. I love the questions, the curiosity. Like, I do have very different views. Like, I mean, that's all about what this is. You want an interesting person on. You don't want somebody
Speaking to the mic.
You don't want somebody boring to like just give you nothing. You know what I mean? If I was just here like being like, yes, sir, yes, you wouldn't be like, fuck you, ho, shut up. You know what I mean? And that just doesn't make
No.
it
First of all,
show.
when you attack someone, expect to be attacked back. You know what I mean?
For sure. No, I did. I also apologize because I just want to say that was a pretty low blow on my part to be like, but you don't even have a dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I felt your frustration because immediately after that you switched and you're like, shut up, ho. Like
no.
Angry.
Hold on. All right, go ahead. Talk.
No, but I'm just saying like like people, you just gotta just take it.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. I believe in equality, right? And it's what women are fighting for, which is so fucking funny to me. When I sit here and I give women the same energy they give me, it's like, TikTok's gonna drag me for that shit. But like I said, I don't ever attack anyone personally. But when women come at me, I'm gonna be like, yo, you don't life.
I mean, as you should. It only makes a good fight if two people are fighting.
But just in general, it's like, like if you're gonna attack me personally, expect to be attacked back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After this, I guarantee you, after this show, like we're probably gonna talk like normal people. I don't take things personal, but again, it goes back to like I said, I don't like to be attacked personally. And you don't know me like that. You know what I mean?
No, literally, like you see what I give you, like what the conversation is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prejudice.
Okay, cool. All right, to each their own. What about you, Josh? What'd you think about this show?
It was good. Good show. Interesting as always, and I think everybody.
Wait, his name's Sean?
No.
Oh,
Josh.
His name's Josh.
I thought you just called him Sean, and I was like, that's funny.
No, his name's Josh.
Sean, Matthew. Whatever you want to call him. So yeah, I think it was good. I think it was interesting, and I think everybody can walk away a little more enlightened than they did when they showed up. So
yeah. Shout out to the panel, man. The panel was amazing. Shout out to the chat as always. Any other super chats before we get off, bro?
Nope, that's it.
All right, cool, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the daytime show. Have a good night. Peace.
See ya.